Pudge Patrol. Pudge Patrol! Go. Go. What's happening? Hello, everyone. Wow. Thank you, Mr. Graham. Pacers did good, huh? I've been keeping up with it. I guess they're going good, Fox. I'm sure you're excited since you're from around that area. Hey, everyone. Hope you are doing well. Good to see everybody doing Policenauts. It's Kojima's third IP. Came out in 1994. It was in Japanese for just the longest time, and now we have an English translation that we can play now. Now. It's been out for a little bit, but kudos to those that are able to translate this to English. Now, again, the voice acting is still done in Spanish, but Spanish. Japanese. Spanish. Good lordy.
Stars.
Oh, my goodness. TJ with the 62 months. Let's freaking go. Let's go, TJ. Thank you. All right, we got Fox here, we got Enel Ennis, we got Green Raccoon, Cinnabon Official. Give me some Cinnabons. Kendo, Jonathan Jackson, TJ, of course, with the re-membership. Thank you. Kendo. Am I getting Doom this Thursday? I will not be getting it this Thursday, no. I will be playing Policenauts. Probably playing it later, but not going to play it first thing. Last time I did that with the newest Doom, my viewership was like at 4 or 5 because everyone else was playing it. So now Metal Gear will be different because a lot of people like to watch me play Metal Gear regardless if they played it, except for Fox, which I get. Hey, Jason Lewis, but good to have everybody here. May the Lord bless and keep you guys and girls here in the chat. Happy Tuesday. Bonjour, Laura. Bonjour. Yes, for those that don't know what Policenauts is, this is the third IP for Kojima. Came out in 1994. Was on the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation. That's true, Fox. That's true. It's the same story, so it won't be spoiled. That is true. Good point.
Stars.
Good point. Mr. Graham with the 6 months. Let's go. Yippee-ki-yay! Thank you. That's right, Jason. It is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jason Lewis, to turn 25. Happy birthday to you, good sir. We have a great birthday, man. Anyway, spiritual successor is natural. I mean, spiritual successor, sure. All right, y'all ready? Hey. Guys, for those that have never seen Policenauts, just be ready. Because you're going to be like, I know that. I've seen that. I know that. Because I remember when I first played this game, the first thing that popped up when you started the game, I was like, Fox knows what I'm talking about. I was like, what? Am I on Twitch right now? I am. Fox remembers. I was like, no, that's that? It happened multiple times in this game when I played it for the first time. I think Sega Saturn is generally preferred over this one. This is the PS1 version. So, whatevs. You know, I probably could have done it the other way, but oh well. I did this one. Hey, Donald Quest. Alright, y'all ready? Alright, Mr. Grimm, I see you. Well, DK, I think you're going to enjoy it. Good to see you, by the way. go, y'all. This is it. Kendo, where are you now? That music. I know the release. It's June something. Can't remember what. June 26th. You're like, it's the Metal Gear thing. It's like, nope. This came from Policenauts first. I mean, it's Konami, but... You're like, it's a Konami song. It's, well... really... Policenauts song, but yeah. Hey, what's up, TJ with the dots? Anyway. Yeah, DK, there you go. Alright, options. Cursor speed. Let's go fastest. Exactly, Policenauts song. Alright, new game. Alright, here we go, y'all. Feature presentation. Enjoy the show. Good to see you, TJ and TJ.
2010年、人類初のスペースコロニービヨンドクエストが完成し、
You're
人
gonna
類
have to
の宇
read.
宙への本格的進出が開始された。2013年、コロニーへの一般市民の移住に伴い、
German police officer
数十
trained
万
as
の移住者たち
astronauts
の
was
治安を
charged with
守る
providing security.
俺たち5人の
Those
宇宙
expected
訓
to
練を受け
immigrate
た
to the
警官が
colony in
選抜。
2013.
イギリススコットランドヤード
From
から
Scotland Yard, Gates Becker.
日本の警視庁
Tokyo
から
Metro
ジョセフ
Police,
貞夫
Joseph
氏と
Sadoki Takagawa.
アメリカニュ
Takagawa.
ーヨーク市警からサルバトーレ
NYPD,
とスカニ
Salvatore
そ
Toscanini,
してロ
from
サンゼルス
LAPD,
市警から俺とエド・ブ
Ed
ラウン
Brown, and me.
世界中の警察からえりすぐられ
Five
た
of
俺た
us,
ち
the
は
world's elite.
警察権限を
Became
持つ
astronauts
宇
with
宙飛
police
行士として
authority.
ポリスノーツ
We
と
were called the Policenauts. Uh-oh. Somebody did something to sabotage. Well, here we go. That music. Aw. That's no good. "25 years later." Whoa. Here we go. Home. I mean, how can you not want to dance? Let's go. Old Los Angeles, 2040. Hey, look. Solid Snake, Bar, and then Queen. That's a reference to Snatcher right there. Pizza Metal. Thank you, Jason. Jonathan. 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 Hey, Pats. Policenauts. What's up, Kojito? How you doing? No, Mr. Grimm, but I need to. Name's Jonathan Ingram.
30年前
30 years
ス
ago.
ペースコロニーのビヨン
That's
ド
one
コー
of
スで
Beyond's Policenauts.
ポリスノーツとして働いていた。もっとも
Of course.
エンプス事故で宇宙をさまよっていた俺にはわずか数年前
Thanks
の
to
こと
the
にしか思えない
EMPS accident.
まだ生々しい
They're vivid memories.
妻や友
My
人
wife,
仕事
friends, career.
何もかも
all gone.
30年前に置いてきてしまったあの事故で過去を
That
失っ
accident
た俺
ruined my
は
life.
この汚れた
Now
街
I'm a
オールド
private
LA で
eye
ネゴシエーターまがいの担当をしてい
negotiator.
る
There's one world of old
幼
LA.
児誘拐や
Negotiate
人
with
身
child
売買の
kidnappers
ネゴ
and
シエ
human
ート
traffickers.
身代金の仲
Immediate
介
ransom
脱
exchanges
獄
track
犯の
down
逮捕な
escaped cons.
どやばい依頼ばかり
It's dangerous work. Yeah, DK, I don't know about that
だ
one.
が
But for
俺
a
みた
guy
い
at
な
the end
過
of
去を
his
なく
rope
した
like
男に
me,
はそんな世の中の
Something
海
like
が
that
な
are
け
the
れ
only
ば
thing putting
飯
food
も
on my
食ってい
table.
けないせいぜい腹いっぱい
Guess
に
it
なる
beats
ま
still
で
being out
頑張
there.
るしかないか
Yeah, I think this is a Hideo Kojima, not Blade Runner.
さて依頼
Got
人
some
が
time
来る
until
まで
that
何
client
をし
gets
よう
here.
かこの部屋には俺の過去を示すも
This
のが
place
た
is
く
full
さ
of
んある
all sorts of mementos.
前方の壁には新聞の切り抜き
Newspaper
や写
clippings
真
and
が
photos on the walls.
机の上にはあいつとの写
Lethal
真
weapon is what I was meaning to think of.
どれも記憶
Keep
の
the
空
blanks
白
of
を
my
埋め
memory
るもの
filled.
ばかりだ
Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so now we get to click on different things. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. This is a newspaper article written at the time of Beyond Coast completion. Wow. This is a picture of Beyond Coast right after it was completed. The only thing that hadn't finished was the agricultural ring. Wow. The headline reads, Long Envisioned Colony Complete. New Era for Mankind Begins. Here they point out Beyond's location in space. It's in an orbit around the L5 Lagrangian point, whatever that means. The red dot. I'll read some of the article. Basic construction of the world's first outer space colony beyond coast underway for several years near Lagrangian Point L5 was completed yesterday. The first wave of immigration will be centered around scientists and engineers who will spend 14 months performing checks and gathering data. Immigration is scheduled to be open to the general public in 3 years' time. Okay. Maybe there's a date up here. Alright. Have a model of Beyond on top of one of the filing cabinets. Oh, yeah. There it is. Hold my hand. This is a miniature of Beyond. Ed made it for me. Ed's in a couple pictures on the wall. Is that him? I was given this award by the mayor back when I was a cop. Me and Ed were a well-known team in LAPD. This photo was taken to commemorate the selection of the Policenauts. 5 officers out of all the world's police organizations were chosen and trained. We were called the original cops after the Mercury program's original 7. We're wearing ejection escape suits here. These are obsolete now. Back then, everyone thought the orange-colored suits were cool. Got you, TJ. I was like, oh. See.
Ed Brown.
Ed Brown. Ed Brown.
俺の人生で最も信用できる親
My
友
best
であ
friend.
る良きパートナーだった
That's Ed. He was chosen out of LAPD along with me. And Salvatore Toscanini came from NYPD. Apparently, he resigned from Beyond Coast Police over 10 years or so ago. That's Gates Becker. Came from Scotland Yard in the UK. I heard he's risen pretty high up through the ranks of Beyond Coast Police. That's Joseph Sadauki Tokugawa. Came from the Tokyo Metro Police Department in Japan. He's now the head of the Tokugawa Group. But he could be an intimidating dude at times. Gates had a real passion for justice. He was always the leader. Sadauki was a bit of an oddball. I never could put my finger on it, but there was just something about him. Sort of guy you don't easily forget anyway. Alright, anything else about Ed? Ed's still on Beyond, far as I know. I was absolutely ecstatic, but Lorraine, she was against me going to space. Then when I went to Mars, that was when we started to drift apart. Oh no. After this was taken, I left Lorraine behind on home and moved to Beyond. Oh no. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, what else we got here? Alright, this is a picture from when I was in LAPD. Me and my partner Ed were always together. A replica of my badge from then is sitting on my desk. This was taken in 2010. March 12, 2010, me and Lorraine were a happy husband and wife. I was in narcotics at the time. I was reckless with a pretty short fuse. Green, I will. Let's see. Me and Ed have been good friends since the academy. We are a well-known team in narcotics. That award is a product of our work together. Ed was in the bomb squad before he joined narcotics. There was a lot of terrorist activity back then. Looks a good deal younger here compared to the Policenauts photo. We stayed close when we were Policenauts too. I haven't seen him since my accident. My life felt so complete. Look at me, full of confidence. I'm like a totally different person. Hey, man. Alright, some other newspaper clippings here. Oh, I already did that one. This is a newspaper article from when I was rescued from the EMPS's survival ball 3 years ago. Woo, 3 years ago. Hey, Necro, what's up, buddy? It was written 28 years after the one about Beyond's completion. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Headline reads, 25-year lost voyage. Policenaut Ingram's miraculous return. Been 25 years inside this thing waiting to be found. I've had cosmophobia ever since. I just can't go back out there anymore. I get that. I'll read some of the article. Policenaut Jonathan Ingram, presumed dead after an accident during a spacewalk in an EMPS prototype 25 years ago, has been rescued by the unmanned exploration vessel Propaganda. Necro, OBS for sure. Open Broadcasting System. That's definitely need that. His miraculous survival is being attributed to the fact that he transferred himself to an equipped life pod at the time of the accident and remained in cold sleep the entire time. He's gathering attention as a living example of the effects of 25 years of cold sleep on the human body. It took over a year for my muscles to return to normal after I got back. Yes, Streamlabs OBS. I agree, Fox. Don't use Streamlabs OBS. It destroys it uses so much CPU that's not needed to do that. Just use OBS, not Streamlabs OBS. Agreed. Thanks for saying that, Fox. This is a picture of me taken when I was a policeman. There's a relatively small article in the corner of the newspaper. Let's see. This is a newspaper article reporting on the success of the first manned mission to Mars. Took part in it while undergoing my Policenauts training. It was written 26 years before the article about my rescue. The paper is the paper of the CIS, the Commonwealth of Independent States. No, the OBS does not. The application I use for my bot is Streamlabs Chatbot. I'll read some of the article. The 4 astronauts, among them Policenaut Jonathan Ingram of the collaboration project between Russia, America, and Japan touched down on the Red Planet yesterday. This new chapter in space history comes 40 years after man first set foot on the moon. Dun dun dun. Picture of the camera. Whoa, it was sent to Mars with the Mars 96 mission. Am I missing any other pictures here? That's the same. Fair article about my accident that occurred during the MPS's spacewalk outside Beyond. It was written the year after the one about the Mars landing. Wait. Picture taken during the test spacewalk of the Yuri model EMPS. It was a prototype police suit used outside the colony, the successor for NASA's MMU. This image was taken from a camera aboard a nearby space shuttle. This was me and the Yuri as we were released from the hangar. Oh no! Right. Malfunction occurred in the vernier thrusters of the Yuri EMPS prototype during a test spacewalk of the device yesterday. The Yuri is scheduled to be used by the Policenauts outside the colony. The EMPS has since vanished without a trace. The Yuri is equipped with a survival ball, but because an SOS signal can be isolated, the chances of test pilot Jonathan Ingram being found alive are thought to be slim. The official tests have been scheduled for tomorrow. Remember what Salvatore said. Whatever you do, don't screw this up, Johnny boy. Everyone back home is going to be watching. There were still a lot of people opposed to space development back then. It all happened so fast. Before I knew it, the 4 of them were gone. Everything after that's a blur. Next time I opened my eyes, I was lying on a hospital bed. Man, that's crazy. Now, EMPS prototype malfunctions, Policenaut Ingram missing. Oof. Right, now we got some other stuff. Let's look at these pictures. This is all good to kind of help you get into the story here, so pay attention. This is me and Lorraine on our wedding day. I was still a cop here in LA. Lorraine dropped out of UCLA after we got engaged.
Lorraine. 俺のワイフ。いや、それも過去のことだ。俺があの事故を起こした後、ビヨンドで再婚したらしい。今では他人のワイフだ。
Someone else's wife now.
日本人とアメリカ人との2世。あいつにはどこか神秘的なところがあった。
Poor Jonathan. I remember discovering my rental tux didn't fit right before the ceremony. I originally had a black tuxedo. Lorraine was like an angel in her wedding dress. Still wear my wedding ring. Oh my goodness. In those days, my life revolved around my job and Lorraine. Jason, really? I can work to your advantage, I guess. Still wear my wedding ring. Here's the date. August 24th, 2009. One day I'll never forget. Had this friend at a flower shop arrange her bouquet. Those days of my life are great. Okay. Right. We're good to look at some of the cigarettes now. This is a photo of me and Lorraine at Lucas World. I was a cop fresh out of the academy. Look at us, young and in love. Remember a student at UCLA we met after her place got broken into. Ooh. She was so naive. The things she'd do sometimes. Meow. Meow. December 24th, 2008. That was our first Christmas together. I still got the watch she gave me. One of those radio-controlled types. It was state-of-the-art for the time. So hard to believe it's been over 30 years. Oh, Jason, really? That's crazy. I'm not in there. Oh! I'm not ready.
今日は運がいい。こんな早い時間に客が来るとは。どうぞ。鍵はかかっていない。
ジョナサン、
Huh?
久しぶり。
ロレイン。
Lorraine. Well, well.
そう。私よ、ジョナサン。
Yes?
28年ぶりね。
What, 28 years? Yes.
今頃どうして。
私、おばさんになったでしょ。あなたは変わらないわ。あの頃のまま。
ロレイン。なぜ今になって俺のところに。
Why? Why now?
許してもらおうなんて
I
思
don't
って
expect you to
ない
forgive
わ。
me. I know I've got a lot of nerve
厚
coming
か
here.
ましいのも分かってる。でも頼れる人がいないの。
You're the only one who can
あな
help me.
たしか。
何があったんだ。
What's wrong?
助けてほしい
Something's
の。
happened to my husband.
私の夫が大変なことに。
わかった。
I see. All right, well, come on
さ
in.
あ、入って。
いいえ、
To be honest, I'd rather
ここで
not.
結構よ。あなたにこ
You
んな
wouldn't
姿
recognize
見
me.
ら
I
れた
just
くは
wouldn't
ない
feel
もん。
comfortable.
じゃあ、
Fair enough, Lorraine.
ロレイン。いや、
Could it be ma'am?
依頼人さん。とにかく話し合って。
Anyway, you'll need to fill me in. No doubt about it, it's really her. Is that an Ellis? They cost a fortune here. Yeah, but this one's a little old. They're all the rage on home, too. Ellis changes the design of its bag every year while producing them in limited numbers, then destroys all the originals. That's why they're so expensive, is it? And then don't look at me like that. I'm 55 now. Please don't look at me that way. I want you to remember me the way I was when we were together. Now then, I think I'm being followed. Hold on, I'll take a look. Oh, it's alright, I don't see anyone. Are you sure? Yeah, it's all in your head. Maybe we shouldn't keep looking outside. I don't want to find out someone really is out there. Alright. Can't see you very well over there. Why don't you come over here where there's more light? I don't think that's a good idea. We haven't seen each other in 28 years. You'd be shocked. I know it. I'm not that same girl anymore. Can't see you very well over there. Probably. Alright, let's talk. Hey, Lorraine? Yeah? Alright, so we need to ask about and talk about some stuff. Alright, well, why don't I tell you about what's going on with me? I've been working as a private investigator for the past few years. As you probably guessed, finding work can be a bit of a struggle, but I'm managing. I see. That's good to hear. But you know, maybe. So plenty of ways to make a buck around here for someone like me, I can imagine. They don't call it Angelless City for nothing.
俺たちがいたあの頃から30年近く経ってい
The
る。
whole lot's changed
何も
since me
変
and
わ
you
っちゃい
lived
ない。
here.
本当のロスは北に移
New
転
Lane's
し
a
ちま
separate
ったが。
place just up north.
ただ、
You get the odd bit
た
of
まに
snow
今日み
like
たい
today
に
as
雪が降
well.
るんだ。異常気象らしい。
Some real crazy weather.
ロスに雪が降る
No
の。
one else. That is weird.
例の地下鉄
Been
も
shut
ス
down
ラム
once
化
the
が
ghettos
進んだんで
completely took
廃
over
止になって
too.
る。
Oh, Jason, man, that dude just needs to lighten up.
あの頃の友人も知人もいなくなっち
The
まった
friends
が
contacts I had are still around.
Well,
But I do know guys in the same business.
ジョナ
Are
さ
you
ん
married, Jonathan?
結
No.
婚はその指輪
いや、自分のことで精一杯だ。この指輪は君とのその時のものだ。指輪の跡がかっこ
Thing
悪く
left
て
a
ね、
mark on my skin, you
取
know.
れずにいる。
まだ私の写真飾ってくれてるのね。
ああ、これ
なんだか嬉しい。
俺にとってはつい昨日のことなんだ。
ごめんなさい。
Home kidnappings are becoming almost as frequent as rapes and robberies. Trafficking people is more profitable than drugs or prostitution now. Very important to remember that. That's terrible. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Chair gaming. Yeah, I'd be taking it back. It's even more dangerous here now than it was when I was. Yeah, but in his mind, it's not 30 years, Kojito. You don't. It's a thing you're not realizing. It's only been 3 years in his mind because he got found just 3 years ago. Dangerous here now than when I was a cop. Just be careful, okay? To her, it's been a while. To him, not. Vegito, just, you gotta understand the story why she's coming to him. We're equipped to handle certain types of cases, so that makes it easier to get work. Plus, we have our negotiator privileges. Negotiator privileges. You were permitted a certain level of police authority in the interest of public safety. You know, like entering a house related to an investigation or being allowed to own certain guns. Normally can't. Alright. Hey, Natalia, what's up? What have you missed, Defeater? Oh, so, you have these Policenauts. They're like the best police officers. They become astronauts in space. They're supposed to become the police in the new space colony. And Jonathan Ingram was testing out this new suit, and somehow his suit gets sabotaged to where he floats away, and there's like a survival pod in that suit. But he was missing for 25 years, and he just got found like 3 years ago, and now he's back on Earth. His wife, he's lost everything. His wife, his career, everything. His wife is remarried because they all thought he died. So now this is his ex-wife, who looks who's a lot older than he is now because he still looks like he was just 3 years ago, and she's aged like 30 years. Why don't we get to it then? You're finally ready, huh? You have any kids, Lorraine? I have a daughter. Her name's Karen. Where does your daughter live? Karen is a news anchor on Beyond. A news anchor, huh? She's pretty famous there. She'll be 27 soon. She's still single. Hard to believe you have a 26-year-old daughter. I'm 55 now, remember? You're welcome, Defeater. Hope that helps. Hey, Sabrina. He's still single. Oh, baby. About... It's just the three of us. My husband, my daughter, and me. We all live together on Beyond. What's Beyond like these days? Like you were saying, this place doesn't look like it's changed much. Beyond's different. A lot different. You wouldn't recognize it either. Everything's settled down there. It's pretty much like any ordinary city now. Beyond will be celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. Things have slowly gone downhill over the years, though. Guys, things are going to pick up. Just be ready. You're always looking over your shoulder wherever you go now. You know what I mean. Yeah, I read you. It's always been that way in the city. Huh?
で、君の夫がどうしたって？
夫の北条健三が
2 weeks ago, my husband,
3週間
Kenjo
前
Hojo, left for work
会
and
社に
simply
出か
never
けて
came
きて
home.
行方不明なの。会社や警察に問い合わせても誰も取り合ってくれないの。
それで地球へ？
嫌な予
A
感
real
が
bad
する
feeling
の。
about the whole thing.
何かあったに違いないわ。
蒸発と
Maybe
か
he
じゃ
went into hiding?
蒸発なんて考えられない。この地球
People
な
don't
ら
just
ともか
disappear on the space
コロ
colony.
ニーで行方不明だなんてきっと何か
Possible
の
to
事
stay hidden
件。
there.
脅迫みたいなものは
Had he received any threats? Not that I know.
何もまるで
As if he just vanished
神
into
隠
thin
しに
air.
あったみたい。
金目当ての
This
誘
is the
拐で
profile
は
of
な
a
さ
ransom
そうだ。
kidnapping.
さっきから外を気にしてる
Someone's
ようだ。
following you, huh?
つけられてるのか？
そんな気が
That's
す
what
る。
it feels like. Could just be my
気のせいかも
imagination.
しれないけど。
So you want me to look for him? Please help my husband.
君が再婚
This
した
Hojo guy.
北
What's he
条
like? This Hojo guy. You mean my
どんな
husband?
人物なんだ？
北条は日系2
He's also
世で
Nisi. So that's half
あの
Japanese,
徳
half
川グルー
American.
プの徳川製薬
Pharmaceutical
に
engineer
勤め
for
る
Tokugawa
技勤者よ。
Pharmaceuticals.
生真面目
Honest
で
and
勤
hardworking.
勉
He'd
で
never hurt anyone.
とても悪いことなんかできない人。そうだ
I brought a picture
写
of him.
真持ってきたの。これが彼の写真よ。
That's him there.
なるほど。どう見ても悪人には見えないな。幸せそうじゃないか。
You look happy. Yeah, I am. Was anyway.
ええ。この写真
I'll let you hang on to
預かっ
that,
てくだ
yeah?
さるわよね。
A little early for that, isn't
強
it?
引だな。
You notice anything unusual about your husband before he disappeared? All the years I knew him, he'd been your typical company employee. He'd get up, leave for work, then come walking through the door at the end of the day. Same schedule, day in, day out. Quite a change from my hours. Past few months, he'd become more unpredictable, you might say. You can't really draw anything concrete from that. Did he become involved in something, though? That's my gut feeling, yeah. If there were indications of some sort of trouble beforehand, the chances of it being a ransom kidnapping are pretty slim. He's become angry and frightened. That wasn't like him. I've never seen him break down like that before. So you're saying someone might have been targeting him for some reason? You never told me what was going on, whatever it was. How'd you guys meet? I moved to Beyond right after you went missing. After how much you hated it? I just wanted to be closer to you any way I could. I met Kenzo at that Niho something Matsuri run by Tokugawa. Something? Matsuri? Festival for Japanese people on Beyond, so why were you there? I have Japanese blood too, remember? Forgive me, Jonathan, I couldn't have survived on my own. I was lonely, I wanted someone to be there. That's when Kenzo came along. Conglomerate's reach doesn't stop at Beyond. They essentially run space, and Joseph Sadoki Tokugawa runs the group. He's just as well known on home as he is out there. Kojo's a Tokugawa employee. I suppose we can't totally rule out he was kidnapped. Get good money out of that, I'd imagine. No one on Beyond would even think of messing with Tokugawa. I'm too afraid of the retaliation. It wouldn't be worth it. They took advantage of the space development boom more than anyone. They essentially have the power to shape space's economy however they want. Is there a second wave to Japan? Bashing going on there? No, it's just the opposite. Thanks to Tokugawa, the colony's economy is flourishing. But everything else is another story. Like what? As for some clues, Scooby, you need more than just your instincts for this. Is there anything you consider clues?
北条から預かっているものがあるの。カプセル剤
The
と
drug capsules and a
葉の
piece
切
of
れ
a
端
leaf.
なんだけど。なんだか
I
わ
don't
から
know
ない
what
け
they
ど、
mean, but they must
重
be
要なもの
important.
らしいわ。
カプセルと葉か
Capsules in a leaf?
自分に何かあっ
He
たら
said to me.
これを
Anything
警
happens to
察
me,
か
give these to the
信用の
police
で
or
きる
someone
人
you
のところに
trust.
届けるようにって。
信用
That's
の
quite a
でき
statement.
る人か。
ね、
See, and then he just
挑
disappears.
発なんかじゃないでしょ。
どっちからでも
Let's
いい
just start
が
with the capsules.
それは
That them?
これがそのカプセルよ。
Here they are.
何の薬だ
What are they for?
わからない。
No idea.
徳川製
Wonder
薬
if
に
they're
関
made
係
by
するもの
Tokugawa
だ
Pharmaceuticals.
これ、
Will you
預かってください。
hang on to them for me?
その今預かった手がかりの品の他には
口癖のよう
There's
に言っ
one
て
thing
た
he
ことが
kept
あるの。
mentioning.
プラトン
Here's
に
the
何
word
かあるって
Plato.。
プラトーに何かある何のことだろう
Got me. Anything else? No, that's it.
じゃあ
And the
もう
leaf?
一つのその葉の切れ端ってのは
That it there?
これがそ
Here
の
it
葉よ
is.。
見たことのない葉だ
I've
わ。
never seen a leaf like it.
しかしなぜ
How's it
半
cut
分
in half like this?
最初か
It
ら
was
半
like
分
that
だ
when
っ
I
た
got
わ
it.。
預か
Can
っ
I
て
give
く
it
だ
to
さ
you
い。
to hold on
そ
to?
れ。
See if you can get it analyzed. We try to get them analyzed? Yes. Plato. Could he have said Pluto? To be honest, I'm not sure anymore. We still haven't been to Pluto, though.
依頼の内容については君の話で大体分かった確かにただの蒸発じゃなさそうだ
There's more to this than meets the eye.
Jonathan.
Should help me right, Jonathan?
引き受けてくれるわよね。お金なら心
I'll
配
pay
し
you
ない
whatever
で
you want.
お金はどう
Dollars or
よ。
yen, just let me know.
円？
待ってくれロレイン
Hold on, Lorraine.
Lorraine,
Give you an answer today,
即答は
Lorraine,
で
but
き
I
な
will
いが
consider it.
考えておくよ
ジョナサン、
Jonathan, don't
引き
tell
受け
me
てく
you're
れる
not
んじゃ。
going to help me.
悪いが
I didn't say
しば
that.
ら
I
く
just
考
need
え
some
させ
time
て
to
くれない
think.
か今日のところは
Still in shock. Sure.
そうね。
すまない
Thanks. I'll hang on to
これ
these
は
in the
預かって
meantime.
おくよ
わかった。
Yeah, I'll be in touch.
また来るわ。 週末ま
I think
で
the Hotel New
ビ
Rose of
バリー
Beverly
ヒル
Hills
ズ
until
の
the
ホテル
weekend.
ニューローズにいます。いつでも連
Call
絡
me
して。
anytime.
ジョナサン、私許して
Again,
も
I
らお
don't
うなんて
expect you to
思って
forgive
ない。
me.
あなたの
I
帰り
didn't
を
wait
待ち
for
き
you.
れ
I'm
なかった
sorry.
の。ごめんなさい。あなたが救
I
出
told
さ
me
れ
when I
た
heard
時、
you'd been rescued.
私心から嬉しかった。もっと早かった
If
ら
only they'd found you a little
すぐ
sooner,
にで
things
もあ
would
な
have
た
been
のと
different.
ころへ飛んで行けた
But
の
they
に。
didn't.
それが痛かった。
You know that.
ロレイン、
How'd you get here, by
こ
the
こへ
way?
はどうやって？
ホテルで車
Rented a
借
car
り
at
た
the
の。
hotel. This old
クラ
class.
シックな感じの。
そうか。
I see.
会えてよかった
Well, it's
わ。
not singing again. Bye.
じゃあ。
ロレイン、俺も会いたかった。もっと早くに。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 no.
ロレイン、車から離れろ！奴はどこへ行った？撃ってきやがった。感触はあったな。
I know I'm hitting you.
見えない。早く行け。くそ、どこに隠れた？
Fox, we'll try to go back and see if we can get to the answering
路地へ逃
machine.
げ込んだな。逃がさんぞ。
We got their menu on display in the window. This is the last place you'd want to take your kids. No, it's some innocent little bistro, but the real business is selling VR child porn. Ooh. Mailbox, don't see anything out of the ordinary. Strip club filled with so-called women who've undergone complete sex changes. I was inside for a case once. Oh, biobastards. People who had sex changes through gene therapy. City's famous for them, unfortunately. Club sign is sticked out in neon. I wouldn't set foot in here again on a normal day, let alone right now. It's pretty well known around here. Anyway, it goes back quite a bit. don't see him from here. Hold on. Alright. We're gonna try. How you doing, Michael off grid? Do you want me to try to go back and do the answering machine, Fox? What do you think? What you think? I can't remember what's on there. I just remember it's like it's just something silly. Alright. He definitely went down here. I'm pretty sure this leads to a dead end. Okay, here we go. Where's he gone? Mr. Fonga's footprints. So obviously didn't stick here. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? There's some kind of liquid on the ground. Looks like, hey, look. Looks like milk. No. White blood. White blood. Hey, Binocular. He's running artificial blood? Oh no. Like you think of Rydad? This his blood? It leads further back. Concrete wall. The dumpster. There's just enough room for someone to hide behind it, or maybe even in it. Someone's placed some garbage bags next to it. Maybe it's full. Like it continues further back. Green raccoon. Or is he? Or blood. He must be around here. This is done with spray paint. This definitely doesn't look like blood. There are wooden boxes filled with empty boxes. Maybe the perfect size for someone to hide behind. Looks like a dead end just up ahead. No, it's intentional. It's supposed to be white. He's looking a hell of a lot. The trail stops here. Maybe he can't be far away. Now he goes back some more. He has to be around here. Let me check some more. This is where his blood stops too. Those bags have been placed next to the dumpster and have biodegradable plastic. Plastic has started to decompose. They must have been here a while. Looks like the bags are full of old food. Dumpster I saw before. Geez, I can smell it from here. It needs to be inside there. It looks like it's full of garbage. There doesn't seem to be any blood stains on it. It certainly could be in there. There's something about it. There's something about it actually. I'd better be careful around there. Imagine exactly with where the blood stops. There's always a possibility too. I'm a bitch. I can't see a thing. Have a view of the alley from behind there. This ventilation shaft, the grate doesn't look like it's been moved. A person could never fit through there. What's going up and down it? These pipes, they've got barbed wire on them. You couldn't climb these. There's a room up ahead. Oops. Ow.
Yes, sir.
God. I'll get it. I'll definitely hit him. Not even human? Hey, Benzo. Let's go to this. I'm not gonna let you get away. Ooh. Nobody's this fast. Whatever, it's a dead end anyway. Something else on the ground. Okay, this predates Metal Gear Solid 1. This came out in 94, Metal Gear Solid 1 came out in 98. That's right. Different from the graffiti on that dumpster. Asher, what kind of game to you? That's the best for me. He should still be around here, though. No blood. This guy's a psycho. There are more wooden boxes here. They're empty, though. Doesn't look like he's here. More boxes here, too. There's enough room to hide behind these. Concrete wall, I don't see anywhere he could hide. I don't think he could hide in the same place twice. Is he hiding in there again? You're gonna kill me, huh? So what's taking you so long? Show yourself, asshole. I don't think you can climb this. Even if you use the box as a foothold, you wouldn't get anywhere. Alright, get out, Sabrina. Maybe someone can hide would be that hollow over there. All the way back. There's nowhere you can hide. There's nowhere to hide anywhere. Keep her over. I'm pretty sure this is a dead end up ahead. You want to save? Yes, I do. I want to save.
雪が止んだわ。
It stopped snowing. It stopped raining.
またあな
One
たと
last
一
chance
緒
to
に
look at the
星を
stars
見られ
together.
会いたかったわ。
I missed you so
この
much.
28年間、
ロレイン、
その時計
Watch, you still
ま
wear
だ
it?
してくれてるのね。
時間にルーズ
Of
の
course, you know how I am with the
君
time.
がくれたものだ。
私たちの
But
時
all
間
this time.
止まっていたのに。ジョナサン、お願い。
Jonathan, please.
カレンは病気なの。
Karen's sick. You have to help her.
助けてあげて。
Matthew, it's PS1.
カレンは
She needs Lorraine.
知り合いか。
友人だ。古い。
かわいそうに。
Poor thing. She came from
ビヨン
beyond,
ドから
huh?
来たんだろう。
いや、戻ってきたんだ。戻ってきたんだ。俺のところに。
Excuse me.
本日は ASL797 便をご利用いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。
当機はグラビティターンに
Gravity
移り
turn.
順調にビヨンドコーストへの軌道を飛行しております。
なお、これより先は無重量状態となりますので、ご気分の悪くなられた方はウィンドウ脇の呼び出しボタンを押してお近くのスチュワーデスまでご連絡ください。
どうしたんですか？気分が悪いようですね。宇宙は苦手で。宇宙酔いですか。珍しいな。宇宙は初めて。いや、昔
Yeah,
事
here
故
a
で
long
宇宙
time
を
ago,
漂流
I've
し
had
て、
claustrophobia ever since.
それで宇宙恐怖症に。それは大変ですね。スチュワーデスに行って薬をもらったらどうです？コールボタンなら壁の赤いスイッチですよ。いや、まだ大丈夫。気を紛らわすには話すのが一番です。隣に座ったのも何
Take
かのよう
advantage
で
of
す。
the opportunity.
よろしく。
Cody Redwood.
私
Nice to
は
meet
レ
you.
ッドウッドです。ああ、イングラムです。
Jonathan Ingram.
よろしく。
Same here. Jonathan Ingram, it's me. I must look like hell right now. Yeah, you do. What's that crest on your jacket? This is the Policenauts crest. Policenauts, they're from back in the day. Business crest. This is 30 years old now. Wow. What sort of badge is that? No, just this thing I have. Kind of a good luck charm. Sort of a lucky charm. Oh, does he, Matthew? That's pretty cool. A Policenauts badge I always wear around my neck. You must have a real thing for them. Let's see. Can we push this button? Let me call the button. Be there. We'll call the stewardess over.
はい、どうなさいましたか？
How can I help you?
顔色が悪いですね。宇宙酔いですか？
Sure it is.
あ
緊張なさらないで気を楽にしてください。
あ、ありがとう。
Arigato.
何か私にできることございますか？
Alright, this is how dirty Kojima can be. Your uniform is a nice color. It really brings out your curves too. You don't know that we wear a rubber undershirt too. Helps prevent the muscles from atrophying in zero gravity. Compared to his spirits, this is an excellent material for zero gravity. Doesn't it feel very comfortable though? As long as it looks good. As long as it looks good. You're really cute. Your face is a little chubby though. My goodness. Dang, Jonathan. Zero gravity, your blood collects in the upper half of your body, causing your face to swell a little. It's called moon face. Everyone enjoyed my trip. If there are girls as beautiful as you are there, I'll take that as a compliment. That's a really tight skirt. This is a special skirt designed to prevent SAS. Works just like my shirt. There's pressure on the abdomen to prevent excess blood from moving to the upper half of the body as much as possible. Our entire uniform is designed this way. Yes. Beyond Coast, mankind's first space colony was completed in 2010. Its immigration was open to the general public in 2013. The colony's population has grown to approximately 1 billion people. And 1/3 of the current population is comprised of second-generation inhabitants. First of all, the colony is a cylinder type, 6.5 kilometers in diameter and 32 kilometers in length. I need to blow my nose. Excuse me. It's one complete rotation every 2 minutes, creating an artificial gravity virtually equal to that of Earth's 1G. Colony's surfaces and mirrors are divided into 3 sections around its central axis, with each section having an area of 90 square kilometers. The first and last O'Neill type colony. Yep. Beyond isn't as far from Earth as some people think. It's approximately 380,000 kilometers from Earth, which is about the same as the distance between Earth and the Moon. Yeah, EXP. Hey, DK. Medical definition of space adaptation syndrome, or SAS, is the symptoms one experiences during adaptations to zero gravity. It varies from person to person, but over 50% of people develop symptoms within 1 to 2 hours of entering weightlessness. What people tend to be most curious about. By changing the angles of its 3 solar mirrors, Beyond is able to create the effect of a day-night cycle and maintain a mild temperature all year round. Its climate is virtually identical to that of the west coast of the United States. That's the other reason it's called Beyond Coast. Its environment isn't as alien as some people expect. It's almost a perfect recreation of Earth. It has artificial clouds, various forms of precipitation, and even wind as well. The partial pressures of the oxygen and carbon dioxide in its atmosphere are also the same. Excuse me. Much was revealed about the nature of SAS after the turn of the century. The previously held Verity theory was rejected, with the cause of SAS now said to be a vestibular disorder. The vestibular system undergoes a paralysis, throwing off one center of balance. It's called the vestibular disorder theory. It states that several organs that perceive gravity are involved in this disruption, not just the otoliths of the inner ear. Really speaking, the most effective form of treatment available would be to give an intramuscular injection of promethazine, but because SAS varies from person to person, there are currently no medications capable of alleviating all its symptoms. While it's somewhat rudimentary, keeping your head as still as possible will reduce a lot of the discomfort. Symptoms include dizziness, cold sweats, vomiting, headache, and fatigue, and are often accompanied by a false feeling of falling over that doesn't occur in normal motion sickness. Longest they last is about 2 days, however, so you should be fine by the time we arrive. There's no hydrostatic pressure and zero gravity, so much of your bodily fluids collect in the upper half of your body in an attempt to evenly distribute them. When this happens, your body thinks the amount of blood in the bloodstream has increased, causing your brain to send a message to the kidneys. Basically, you end up having to urinate more often. There are efforts underway to try and control this perception of the brain through methods like biofeedback and yoga. I think I feel weird just talking about it. I feel like I'm in a zero gravity thing now. Whew, feel weird. Feel Normally we would spend the night in an Earth orbiting space station, then travel the rest of the way in an orbital transfer vehicle. This is a direct flight to beyond, which takes about 2 days. In accordance with stricter space debris regulations, the plane doesn't eject waste out into space like before. You won't get the chance to see any space fireflies like Project Mercury's astronaut Glenn or Milky Way's like Aurora 7's astronaut Carpenter. What's a lot? Alright, I'll be right back, guys. BRB. I think I'm okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Had to get rid of some stuff. I felt like sick to my stomach there for a minute, but like I thought I was gonna bleh, but better now. Went out the other end. Sorry about that. Weird there for a minute. I don't know if it was me reading about zero gravity stuff, but it wasn't it. Weird. I apologize for the wait there. Whew. Ugh. Sorry about that, y'all. I do appreciate your patience. Yeah, Pudge sock. Yeah, Pudge Johnny. So it used a vacuum waste collection. Speaking of vacuum waste collection, since so it might feel a little ticklish. Ticklish, I see that part hasn't changed. I know, it's pretty awesome. Normally we would spend the night in an Earth orbiting space station, then travel the rest of the way in an orbital transfer vehicle. This is a direct flight to beyond, which takes about 2 days. Space food has vastly improved over the years and is actually quite tasty now. Following the latest trends on Earth, we even offer Japanese cuisine as well. However, because flavors aren't preserved very well under low air pressure, we don't bother using any exotic flavorings in our food. Fuel tank, which contains liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen, is considerably big, so there's only enough seating space for 30 people, including crew. Notice it's extremely quiet on board. The walls of the plane are reinforced with piezoelectric elements. They cancel out the noise from the plane by bending in the opposite direction of the vibrations outside. That's why it was so quiet when we were leaving the atmosphere, was it? Spring raccoon, yeah. There are optical fibers running all over the body of the plane. Any problem should occur outside, we'll know right away. What a difference from the shuttles we had 30 years ago. Sensors on the outside of the plane check for any changes in conditions like pressure or temperature and automatically make adjustments to the plane's course accordingly. Woo. Since there are less than 30 passengers, there are no separate classes on board. You remember I was talking about the effects of zero gravity a moment ago? Space travel also causes change in your body's internal secretions and metabolism, which can affect your sense of taste. You may not be completely satisfied with certain aspects of the food, but we ask for your understanding. Okay. How much longer will it be until we arrive? We just passed the halfway point. How about now? We just passed the halfway point. There's no need to worry. We'll get there in one piece, I promise. How about now? Please just relax. You ever seen the man in this photo before? I'm sorry, I don't know either of them. What do you think of this picture? She's a very beautiful woman. This is the photo of me and Lorraine from when we went to Lucas World. When I had sitting on my desk back in my office. Never hurts to think ahead. Wow, she's beautiful. Thank you. Are they family members of yours? I'm sorry, I don't know either of them. You ever seen capsules like these before? What kind of pills are those? If you're feeling sick, I have medications for SAS with me. Don't you think I have medication for SES with me? Do you feel sick? Any idea what kind of leaf this is? It doesn't look familiar, no. Don't forget that if you're taking plants into Beyond, they need to be inspected at the spaceport. Is that a pressed leaf from Earth? It doesn't look familiar, no. You recognize this photo? Yes, I've seen it in textbooks. They were Beyond's original cops. I'm one of them. Going to Beyond to learn about the Policenauts, are you? There's an exhibit on the Policenauts at the Astronauts Memorial Museum. Really now. You think you could give me something from SAS? It must be really uncomfortable for you, but these things do take a while to take effect, you know. You might not need it in a little bit. Yeah, I know that, but I'd still rather take something. This is around the time your SAS will be at its worst, but you'll feel better soon. Here's a Relaxaflex, then. Relaxaflex? Who makes this? Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals, huh? Thanks, here goes nothing. If you're free, how about showing a stranger around Beyond? I don't know if that's such a good idea. If you're free. I'm trying to do my job here, you know. Man, what should I do? Consider if you work for Tokugawa. As you and me having dinner around the stars after we land sound. Man, what should I do? Consider if you work for Tokugawa. Why does it care? Why does it matter? Yeah, I can't promise you anything, but I'll think about it. Really? Feeling better now? What the? You had a wife, sir. A very beautiful one, might I add. Oh, you mean that photo? That's just my sister. Sure it is. And that ring? Oh, you mean this? This is just my fraternity ring. Fraternity ring. Let's hear of the SAS first, shall we? I'll let you go. Can I assist you with anything else? Thanks for your time. You're welcome. Call me again if you need anything. Thank you, dear. You need to be apprehensive about going to Beyond. No, not really. You'll be fine when you get there. There's artificial gravity and nice clean air. It truly is a wonderful place. You'll have a great time. You have a long way to go yet. We can talk if you'd like. He's an unusual kind of guy. He looks awkward to talk to. What is it? Something bothering you? Remarkable, isn't it? An emotionless vacuum silencing all but the tiniest of organisms. You got a really pale complexion. Why is your skin that color? This is my artificial blood. My red blood cells are actually white. He's first generation artificial blood, which is less complex than the third generation kind you see on home. It's like a zombie or something. You mind if we talk? Alpha scared me, yeah, but again, this one came out before that, but yeah. What is it? But your skin color, it's really like that because the artificial blood all the time. It's always like this, yes. Are you from Beyond? Yes. I was born and raised there. I had a family matter to attend to on home. And yourself, are you a terrestrial? Not exactly. I used to be an amphibian. You know, going back and forth between home and Beyond. Amphibian? You were one of the amphibians? This is a long time ago, back when we were called astronauts. Might not make much sense to terrestrials, but Beyond is home to me. First generation artificial blood. Are you military? Something like that, yes. I am a frozener, after all. Cinnabon, what's wrong? Must be a pretty guy. Pretty busy guy. Good to see you, Alpharis. Not really, no. After all, space has been in peace the entire century. Beyond is a very nice place. It has 1G artificial gravity and its own plant life. Terrestrials enjoy it a lot there, too. When I tried talking to the stewardess again instead of me. What do you mean by frozener? Prisoner is someone created from an artificially fertilized egg, an cryogenic storage of the government, or the breeders as some people call them. The egg is later transferred to a surrogate mother for gestation and delivery. Yeah, I've heard a little about them. There's still a severe shortage of manpower in space development. You sound like I'm boring you. What does having artificial blood do for somebody? Artificial blood has a higher oxygen transportation efficiency than normal blood. That makes heavy blood loss less if it's life-threatening condition. The body's functions aren't negatively affected in areas of low oxygen density. Yeah, that's perfect for people working in space. Nope. Maybe some sleep is what you need.
そうですね。
Yeah, I don't think I've
宇宙よりも
settled down.
楽になりましたから。
Hey, Waffle.
何かあれば
I'll wake you if
起
anything
こしてあげます
happens.
よ。
Let me see it. Let me look at
それ
something.
じゃあ。
Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look around. Let me look around. I want to look around some more. Oh well.
お疲れ様でした。当機は間もなくビヨンドコースト宇宙港に
We'll
到
be
着いた
arriving
し
in
ます。
Beyond Coast
到
Spaceport.
着ロビーにて国際宇宙
You'll be
経
required to
営制度
undergo
に
a space
従った
medical
小
exam.
学殺菌入国手
We're
続きを
going
お
through
願い
immigration
し
and
ます
customs.
なお、ただい
We'll
ま
now be distributing beverages and salt
をお
tablets.
配りしております。フライト中
You'll
に
replenish bodily fluids lost during the flight.
を補給するようご利用ください。本日は当 ASL の
Thank you once again from all of us for choosing American Space Lines.
誠にありがとうございます。またのご利用をお待ちしております。
That music, though. Heaven crew, prepare for docking.
お願いします。
That music, man. Whew.
Beyond ビヨンドコースト。
Beyond Coast.
天と地が一つに
Where
見
the
える
heavens
ところ。
meet the earth.
ここは本当のあの世。
That's mysterious.
ビヨンドかもしれん。地球でのネゴシエーター特権もここでは通用しまい。一人で北条の行方を探すのは困難かもしれない。エド・ブラウンに協力を仰ぐ。奴なら快く引き受けてくれるはずだ。エドはビヨンド警察 BCP にいる。奴も50代半ばのポリスノーツ時代からだからきっと BCP でも出世してるに違いない。念のためにポリスノーツ時代の写真とロレインの写真を持ってきた。何かの役に立つ。BCP はこの宇宙港の近くにあるはず。まずはエドを探して BCP へ急ごう。
Space plane pilot? Active amphibians can adapt to a changing environment almost right away. They look like they're waiting for a flight. The jumbo TV screen is showing news from BBC. Maybe I'll watch a little of the news first. Hey, Rodrigo. Karen.
こんにちは。ニュースオーダーの時間です。
News order. How you doing, Waffle?
ビヨンド内でパーソナルバーチャルリアリティ用のワイシャツアダルトソフトを違法制作、販売していたゴールド映像の関係者3名と PVR に出演していた AVR 女優2名が検挙されました。調べを受けたゴールド映像ではこれまで50タイトル以上もの PVR 用ワイシャツソフトを通信販売、年間50億円もの荒稼ぎを行っていた模様です。今回 AVR 女優までもが検挙されたというケースは初めてのことです。わいせつ AVR は手軽に家庭内で遊べることから未成年への悪影響が問題沙汰されていた矢先のことでした。
ここでもポルノ VR が流行してるらしいな。
以上 BBC からお伝えしました。
Pretty cool. Guess I'll watch some more. See what else we got. I'll watch some more.
それでは次
Moving
の
on
ニ
to
ュ
the
ー
other
ス。
news.
現在ビヨンド内
There
で
are
のナー
narc
ク中
users
毒
on
者が
Beyond
急
has
増して
reached
おり
an
ます。
all-time high. Oh boy.
事態を重く見た BCP ではビヨンドでのナーク根絶を図るため特別チームを編成、ホームからのナーク流入ルートの解明を急いでいるとのことです。ナークはアヘンから作られる合成麻薬でモルヒネ型依存症状と LSD などの幻覚誘発症状をも兼ね備えた麻薬の帝王と言われるものです。宇宙推進事業団によりますと、宇宙開発におけるナークの依存度は 30% を超えると報告されており、宇宙でのナーク中毒者は増加の傾向にあるとの見解に達しております。以上 BBC からお伝えしました。
Very good, Karen. Now what do we got? What else you got? We're gonna find out stuff from Karen.
次の話題です。
The other news. Oh wow.
今、全世界的に移植用臓器
Worldwide
が不足
organ
してい
shortage
ます。
continues to worsen,
宇宙開発における宇
Numerous
宙
hazards of outer
環境
space,
の影響により人体への
such as
さまざまな
weightlessness
障
and
害を
cosmic
与えます
arrays.
無重
I
力
feel
状
the
態や
rising
宇
rates
宙
of
船な
organ
どにより
abnormalities.
臓器の疾患、異常が急増しており、
Huh.
このままでは
This, of
十
course,
分
in
な
turn
移植が
reduces the
賄えない
number
とドナー不足に対する
individuals
大き
eligible
な
for
不安が
donation.
寄せられています。宇宙推進事業団で
United
は
Space
ホ
Promotion
ームの
Agency
移
is calling
植
for
後進国
transplant
などに
developing
ドナーネットワークへの加
nasal
入を
nerve to
呼び
join
か
the
けてい
donor
ます。
network.
以上、カレン北条がお伝えしました。
Crazy. Pretty big right there. Alright. Alright, anything else? Karen?
繰り返します。
Okay. Nope.
今、全世界的に移植用臓器が不足しています。
Got it.
宇宙開発における宇宙環境の影響により人体へのさまざまな障害が起こっています。無重力状態や宇宙船などにより臓器の疾患、異常が急増しており、このままでは十分な移植が賄えないとドナー不足に対する大きな不安が寄せられています。宇宙推進事業団ではホームの移植後進国などにドナーネットワークへの加入を呼びかけています。
Oh, Fox, when did that happen?
以上、カレン北条がお伝えしました。
Curtis, it is. It's a point and click and then like a point and shoot kind of game. But yes, it is. Measures everywhere space within reach of the common man now. Crazy. Like they've only got a carry-on bag. So it goes up to the second floor. Board displaying information about space plane departures and arrivals. You can get over how many flights there are. Looks like an employee judging from the uniform. Low gravity escalator. Space plane gates are up ahead there. I guess it was gate 28 I came out of. Spaceport's information areas. There's a woman sitting behind the desk. Can we go over there? Don't get anything done standing right here. I should get over to BCP and see Ed. Well. Where do I go? They're getting here to meet someone getting off a flight. I can't imagine there's anyone here to meet me. There we go. Just look at all the gates. Just goes to show how many flights they have running. Sadly, I didn't come here for a vacation. Sorry, over to BCP. No point going back to the space plane. What in the world? I want to go up the escalator. Oh, there we go. I'm so confused.
BCP へ急ごう。
There we go. Oh, wow.
ここが BCP か。さあ、エドに会えるといいな。
Look at that. These the police suits BCP uses? It's something you take to war. Not for that, they gotta depend on these. Young Coast Police Department. These cars they're using nowadays, they don't look any different from the ones on home. These are more my thing than the suits. Looks like the entrance. Let's go. Alright, see you, Cinnabon.
ここが BCP のロビーか。広いんだな。おい、あんた、何の用だい？被害届でも出すのかい？
Cargo, stable of modern society. You're not from around here? Want to get away from here, baby? Real good price, I promise. They bring you in, did they? Something like that. So what do you say, baby? Sorry, but I've got business of my own to take care of here. What? You're one of them too? I don't believe this. I must be losing my touch. How's business? Oh, shut up. Go get yourself a haircut. She ends up here a lot. She's got spunk, I'll give her that. Hey, where do you think you're looking? Let me guess, undercover. I thought I smelled something. Looking for a guy who works here called Ed Brown. You know him? I'm Detective Starsky. Starsky and Hutch? I'm waiting for Detective Foley and Sergeant Riggs. Didn't know about that name. That's funny. Never heard the name. BCB cop looks like your typical police getup. That beyond coast, place looks like some sort of control room. What up, bro? BCP copy looks like the receptionist. Maybe I'll start asking this guy about Ed. Oreo Frosty, that sounds good. Boom, boom.
あ
Oh, there.
あ、いいかな。俺はジョナサン・イングラム。地球で探偵をしてる。
それで
Home.
ビヨンドまでわざわざどうしたんだい。
昔ここに勤務してたことがある。
へえ、本当かい。ぶち込まれてたってわけじゃない
Wish
か
I
ら
had the
な。
bars.
警官をしてたんだ。当時の旧友に会いに来た。
なるほど。同窓会でもしようってわけか。それで話してみな。
Tell me if you've ever seen this man anywhere. That's the guy you're looking for. There's no one like that here. See this? I don't care what your girlfriend looks like. What do you make of these? What are those supposed to be? Don't recognize them. You've seen this kind of leaf before. That a press leaf? I'm not into plants. You know this picture, right? Policenauts, no one remembers them anymore. Oh. How's the crime situation here these days? I know you didn't come here to ask me that. Whatever. It's been 30 years. What do you expect? I try to tell you it's a safe place and everything, but reality beyond's the same as any major city on home. You hear there? It comes with the territory. That's what happens when any large group of people live together. When the city turns dirty, so must the cops. Just like Lorraine said. You know, I do have a job to do here. No sympathy, huh? Of course you're gonna get crime if you've got a million people living together. Theft, prostitution, drugs, murder, take your pick. Work never stops around here. We get paid next to nothing, too. Then I started thinking about a career change. That's pretty much the story. Hey, what's the crime like here? He's asking me. Got work to do, you know? It's been over 20 years since this place got started. Times change. AP does all the real work nowadays. They're the ones that hit the street. Old cops like me get the desk work. AP stands for Advanced Police. It's the elite unit the chief created. It employs the latest EMPS as well as Frozeners. Who's that standing there? Not the plainclothes guy, the other one. No cop like me. The AP unit works out of the AP room. That's where they got all the advanced equipment. We get tossed the BS work. EMPS, or police suits, developed by Tokugawa Heavy Industries and BCP for use in and around the colony. EMPS stands for Extravehicular Mobility Police Suit. They're the things out front, right? Yeah, I saw them. Those are the Goddard model. Each one alone costs tens of billions of yen, but price ain't an issue. You can never go back to the way things were before we started using them. Now, if the question's alright, no. The guy's born from the fertilized eggs the government's got. Normally they get sent to the military, but the chief uses them in AP too. They use that white artificial blood, right? Lately we've seen Frozeners sent here from various militaries on home. Enough with the questions. No! I'm here to see Ed Brown. You know, the former Policenaut? Ed Brown. That's who you're here to see? Jesus came all the way from home to see him? He's down in the junkyard. Junkyard? Yeah. Vice. BCP's dump. He's in charge there. Where's that? You said Vice? Guys like us have the BS work. You can imagine the fun they have. AP handles just about everything they used to do. I don't know why they still call it Vice. It's called it's down in the basement. The cave, as we call it. The cave? It's dark, smelly, and weird stuff grows on the walls. That's what Ed does now? You ruffle feathers up here, you get thrown down there. They're BCP's freeloaders. Man, I don't believe this. See for yourself if you think I'm making it up.
助かったよ。
Thanks for that.
その言葉は風紀課に行ってから
Might not be
にした
thanking me
方がいい
later.
ぜ。
どうして？
Why's that?
聞かなかった。
Oh, I think you'll find out.
立ちの落ちぶれた姿は見
Maybe
た
you
く
can
ないも
cheer
んだ。
that loser up. No. Go to Vice.
地下だな。風
The
紀
Vice is downstairs, right?
あんた、
Hey, give Ed a
エドに
message for
伝え
me.
てくれ。早くや
Tell
め
him
ち
the
まい
sooner
な。
he retires,
いつまで
the
も
sooner he can
ただ
stop
飯食らっ
pretending
て
to do
る
any work.
と惨めだってな。
俺は便利屋じゃない。 言いたければ自分の口で言う
Do
ん
it
だ。
yourself, you prick. Do it yourself, you prick. We
ここが
go.
噂に名高い風紀課か。
Famous Vice unit.
なるほど。
Let everyone get up
優
at
遇され
once.
てる部署とは思えんな。
He's eating a hamburger. I remember me and Ed used to hit the fast food joints all the time. You hungry or something? Forget it. Don't even ask. They don't look like the APs the guy in the lobby was talking about. Their complexions are normal. Good eye, Mr. Grimm. He's a scrawny little kid. Doesn't seem like the place for him. Leave me alone. I want to enjoy this burger. You got a minute? Is this Vice? Much. What do you want? This is the basement. Toilet's upstairs. I mean right now. She's quite a tall woman. Must be at least 6 feet. Yeah, they can't be APs. She's the biggest woman I've seen since I got here. The hell do you want? What is it? Something in my hair? What the hell do you want? You got a pretty strong home accent. Maybe I'll try you instead. This is the Vice unit, right? What's it to you? Put a sock in it, tough guy. Walk yourself back up the stairs while you're at it. This is Vice BCP's dump. Interesting outlook. Look, what do you want? You want to test me, huh? Who tells these weirdos to come down here? Go on, get out of here already. They're expected to find people still using paper trays on Beyond. A book stand? That's a lot of paper media. They've got paper trays and book stands here. I'm shocked they use all this paper. I think I see why they call this the junkyard. Look at this little toy. Is that a Monster Garage kit? Yeah, it's from the 30cm King of the Monsters vinyl series. Oh yeah, that's true, Fox. It was designed by Noboru Sakai III. Made this from a zero-G kit by casting the parts in zero gravity to prevent seam lines and air bubbles from. They even sell made in space garage kits now, huh? Don't have to be nice to this guy, Dave. This guy's name Dave? Hey, Dave. Pretty dark in here. This place could pass the hideout of some government resistance group. I can't believe they've only got one light for the whole room. Suppose that cop was right in a way. Hey, it's a dartboard. Like a stiff door. Started to rust where the panes come off. Is that Ed? I can't make out the face. Yeah, that's Ed, alright. Ed, you bum. It's barely even lunch. Hey, Ed. Out cold. Unbelievable. Chief's busy. Don't disturb him. Ed, wake up. Yo, Ed, get up, damn it.
居眠りするにはまだ早いぜ。
ジョナサン
30年も先回りしやがって。
ジョナサンイングラムか。懐かしいな。
エドも元気そうだな。
ジョナサン、よく来てくれた。ゆっくりしてってくれ。この通り俺の方は暇を持てましてる。そうだ、ビヨンドでも案内しようか。
エド、違うんだ。実は頼みがあってきたんだ。
頼み？
ああ、助けが欲しい。俺の捜査に協力してくれ。ロレインの夫、徳川製薬の北条健三という男がこのビヨンドで行方不明になっている。俺はロレインの依頼でその北条の消息を追ってるんだ。エド？
ジョナサン、すまんがそういうことなら力にはなれん。
エド？ロレインが殺されたんだ。俺の目の前で。何か大きな事件に巻き込まれたに違いないんだ。
すまん、ジョナサン。
どうしちまったんだよ、エド。
いつからそんなふぬけになった。
He's a little...
頭を冷やせジョナサン。この一件は我々の担当ではない。ホームの警察に任せるのが一番だ。エド、ジョナサン、BCP で俺たちのことを何て呼ばれてるか知ってるか？ジャンク屋だ。ここはクズしか集まってこん。後がないんだ。昔のエドはどこへ行ったんだ？俺の知ってるあのエドは。ジョナサン、お前の知ってるエドは30歳も若いエドだ。今の俺は違う。守るべき家族も年を取れば勇気もなくなる。失敗も恐れる。権力も必要になるんだ。俺はゲイツの気を取らない。エド、俺はここでこの汚い地下で机にしがみついているのが精一杯だ。今のこのチームをゲイツの情けだ。分かった、それ以上言うな。
デカ長がやらないんなら私が手伝うわ。
メリルがやるって言うんなら僕もその話に乗った。
お前たちバカなこと言うな。こんなことが上にバレたら終わりだぞ。
終わりってデカ長、ここがその終わりなんじゃないの？
じゃあ、it's just a Coke Zero.
エド、俺は30年の間にいろんなものを失っちまった。ロレイン。だがこれで本当に全てを失っちまったってわけだな。無理を言ったな、エド。
Didn't mean to impose. See ya. Yeah, her name is Meryl. Everyone said copy paste to put her in Metal Gear Solid.
なんてこった。あと3年だぞ。あと3年で無事定年だってのに。たくジョナサン、表だっては協力できんからな。
エド、
Attaboy, Ed.
それから無茶は
It's like none of your ridiculous stunts.
分かってる
Come
さ、
on,
エ
it's
ド。
me, don't worry.
心配するな。
お前の心配するのが一番心配なんだ。それからメリルにデイブ、お前らこの件には手を出すな。いいな、この件は俺の個人的な問題だ。
了解でかちゃん、手は出さないわ。
口は出すけど
Or
ね。
support accepted?
たく
Christ almighty.
ジョナサ
Say,
ン、
Jonathan.
遅れた
Let
が
me introduce you to
こいつらを
these
紹
two.
介しておく。メリルにデイブ
Meryl
だ。
and Dave.
メリルはホーム生まれ
Meryl
の
Silverberg.
元ハイテク特
The
殊部隊
last
フォック
member
ス
of
ハウンド
High
の
Tech
最後
Special
の隊員。
Forces Unit Foxhound.
あのザンジバーラ
Part
ン
of
ド
the
陥
fall
落
of
に参加した。
Zanzibar land.
道理で
Thought that was
奇襲
a
な
home
まりが
accident
ひどい
on
と
her.
思った。
よろしく、ポリス
On
ナ
her
ッ
police
ツさん。
not.
さっきはひどいこと
Far
言
from
って
what I
悪
said
かった
before.
ね。
デイブはビヨンド生まれ、
Born and
ビ
raised
ヨ
in
ンド
Silver.
育ちのビヨンドだ。
よろしくジョナサン。
Go on.
テレストリアルは大歓迎だよ。
The terrestrial here.
ホームは
Such an incredible place.
僕もホームの移住願いを申請中なんだ。
よろしく。
Nice meeting you guys.
メリルにデイブ。
さてジョナサン、どうしよ
What do you want to do?
う。とりあえず
What?
BCP
Why
内
don't
を
I show you
案
around
内
the
しよ
station first?
う。お前も
I'll
ポ
be
リスノー
curious
ツだっ
if
た
I
ん
were
だ。
you.
興味はあるだろ。
It seems a little big for a woman. Thank you, Leon. Appreciate you for the 34 months. Appreciate you. And Solid Snake actually says something very similar to that in Metal Gear Solid 1. Isn't that a little too big for a girl? She's like, I shoot it just fine. This is a Magnum Monster Special, the biggest lift gun in the world. That's a lift gun. This kind of gun suppresses recoil, allowing you to use it in zero gravity. Almost all guns in the colony are lift guns. The second explosion, the moment a bullet exits the muzzle, kind of like a rocket. It serves as the bullet's main propulsion. That's why there's so little recoil. Would another explosion right outside the gun throw off your aim? No, so you have a laser that keeps you locked onto your target. It has other features that absorb the residual recoil anyway. I'll take my recoil any day. But in any practice at the shooting range here, got several different programs you can use. So check it out sometime. It's a pretty good shot, but I guess it wouldn't hurt. Haven't had a game over yet, thankfully. But Wouldn't mind watching you practice sometime. There's no recoil at all, but most people still find it hard to handle. Wouldn't mind watching you practice sometime. Woo, baby. Is that a real tattoo? No, just a paint tattoo. It stays on for about half a year. I'm still a woman after all. Foxhound's old insignia. Most people here don't recognize it. You choose not to see the truth, right, Natalia? You got a cute face. I can see a flirty side to you. You asked the chief about the last guy who tried to hit on me. You really fill out that shirt. What do you expect? I'm a woman. Why? You want to get to know me even more? Nah, I'd probably break something. Man. Want to touch these? You have to beat me. That's how I decided someone's good enough for me. Alright, name your terms. How about beating my high score in the shooting trainer? Oh, yes. I forgot about this. Shooting, it just so happens that's my specialty. Alright, what do I do? What are you guys trying to start? Training mode, level 2. Any target you want. Get over 550 points, they're all yours. Gotta get 550 plus. Keep in mind, you'll need to hit each target at least twice. For 550 points in level 2 training mode, huh? Level 2 training mode. Good luck, you'll need it. Don't call me that again, I hate jokes. What should I say? How about, oh Meryl, you're simply radiant. Radiant? You're like a mellow guy. Total opposite of most cops I've known. All my life, everyone's told me all I ever do is smile and bug my teachers. Dave thinks he looks cool like this. Yeah, I see you looking at my nose. It just gets red like this. I can't help it. Come on, Jonathan, don't look at me like that. That's a maximum hamburger. They become famous after they set up that so-called drive-thru for astronauts. Eat a lot of them on home. This is the Beyond version of the 1G meal. This is my favorite food. On Beyond, there are 2 types of packs. The other one is the 0G meal. I like the 1G meal. Dave wants to try a carbonated drink on home. Things like carbonated drinks and beer don't taste very good in zero gravity, so they're impossible to come by here. When you try and get them shipped from home, they spoil along the way. That's crazy. Is that a bulletproof vest? This is a life jacket. I like the way it looks. You don't need to wear a vest on Beyond. It said EMPS to all the trouble spots. There's no such thing as safe to a cop. You can never be too careful. Relax, Jonathan. It's quite a knife. It's an initial combat knife. For protection, I've carried one ever since I was in the military. No one would ever go after you. Alright, let's talk. Yeah, what is it? You can put that knife away. I won't fight you. Sorry, what? What did you say? You like me? Wait, did you say you like me? Maybe we'll try. What can you tell me about yourself? That's a surprise. No one's ever said that to me before, not in a person anyway. I'm made to boxing combat. I like men, but not in that way. Of course, ever since I came here, half of me's disappeared. You can't ride bikes on the colony? Well, you can, but only electric. They don't let you import gas engine models. Bike's nothing without the speed. You wouldn't be much without the combat either, huh? You were in the military on home. Why'd you join? Everyone in my family was in the military. I guess that's why. I think they kind of hoped I would. Why'd you move to Beyond? I was in the special forces on home, but the way the world's regions were stabilizing and whatnot meant we weren't needed as much. There's no excitement in that. I was dying to see some real action. The government started using more and more frozeners. Ended up getting all the work. That's when I thought I'd try it here. Pass all the checks, no problem, but Beyond's the same story. All those bug-eyed albino freaks. Just my luck, huh? Fast doesn't matter as much as how you live here and now, don't you think? What's it like working here? Advice? Pretty boring. Catching Johns and prostitutes with undercover stings, basic patrols of the colony, that kind of stuff. What do you mean boring? There's this big area for prostitution in the center of the colony called Kabuki Quarter. Tourists from home like to go there for the zero-gravity sex. You arrest them, they get out on bail, it's an endless cycle. I don't like it there because I get SES since I'm a terrestrial. Why is it called Kabuki Quarter? There was this red light district in the late 20th century Japan known as Kabukicho. There was an explosion in the number of cases at STBO in Japan back then. Mikicho was hit particularly hard, so our friends packed up and moved things here. There are rumors Tokugawa helped fund the place as a gesture toward his employees. I never work undercover because of my bill, so I'm always the one making the bust. And don't even say it, I get it from the guys upstairs all the time. To be honest, it's really not my kind of work. You dog, working on it. Working on it. That's the guy who's gone missing. That must be his wife next to him, right? So that's Hojo. Doesn't look like the type who just leave everything and take off. What's with this? Who's that next to you? Oh, it's just a normal memento. We all have our past. You especially. You have a cold or something? I mean, too much on pills and stuff only makes you weaker. They're not mine. Hey, Flowers, I'm allergic to pollen. You look so young here, Chief. That's where all this started. The Policenauts. Alright, let's talk to Dave. Dave, what's up? Why'd you become a cop? Well, as you know, I was born here on Beyond. I've never been outside the cylinder. I became a cop because I thought I could get a transfer to home. It takes time for Beyonds to obtain an immigrant visa. It takes time for Beyonds to obtain an immigrant visa. Sometimes years. It's not easy either with all the checks they do. You're lucky, Jonathan. Pretty ordinary guy. My interests aren't that different from most anybody else's. What are your hobbies? So I'm a model, right? I guess my favorite thing to do is building kits with a box of Maximum Burgers next to me. The PVC you get here is made in zero gravity, so you don't get any air bubbles or warping or bumps. Everything comes out real nice. They're better built and cheaper than the models you find on home. Well, as a kid, Beyond was a safe place. That's why I decided to become a cop. I figured it wouldn't be a dangerous job. I had no idea. Sorry to hear that. Then all the dirtbags started showing up. Our job is to get rid of as many of those dirtbags as we can. I figured Lorraine was right. There's this AP started up. We don't do any of the dangerous work like drug busts that normal vice units do. More or less basic collars for us. Is the guy you're looking for? Hey, she's that anchor on the news order, right? Well, that's her mom. I've actually seen that show before, but I can't quite remember her face. Capsules, are those some kind of drugs? I've never seen a leaf like that before. Is it from home? Maybe. I think the Policenauts are still cool. I don't care what anyone else says.
Jonathan, それじゃあ BCP 内を案内しようか。
いいのか？
いいんだ
Why
よ。
not? Better than you wandering
お
around
前
by
を一人
yourself.
にする方が心
I
配
get
だ。
$5.50.
びっくりするぞ。
You're in for a surprise.
ここはホームの警察とはかなり違う。さあ、どこへ案内しよう。
Shooting range, baby. Bum, bum, bum. I get $5.50 on.
ここが BCP の射撃訓練場だ。BCP では週2回の射撃訓練が義務付けられている。イヤープロテクターはその壁にかけてある。実弾を使うんでかなりの音になるんだ。
俺も使っていいのか？
I use it too?
構わんだ
Say
ろ。
why not?
税関で銃の
They get
登
you
録はしてる
registered
んだ
gun
ろ。
and customs?
ああ
Yeah, even the
登録は
rifle.
済ませた。弾のライフリングまでな。
あの右の端末を使えば訓練プログラムが始まる。現れるワンターゲットの命中率と命中箇所が分かる仕組みになっている。ただし、このプログラムは無反動銃、つまりリフトガン用に設定されているからな。リフトガンはいかにロックオンするかが問題なんだ。
To that
実
effort.
行プログラムはターゲットモード、トレーニングモード、コンバットモードの計3モードが用意されている。それぞれさまざまな状況を想定した特徴のあるプログラムが取り入れられている。昔ながらのメカトロニクス
Good
と
old
最先
fashioned
端の立体
electronics
映
with the
像、
latest
エレクトロニクスを
holographic
駆使している。
imagery.
それじゃあ
Is this
VR な
VR?
のか？
いや、
No way, to simulate real combat
実
as
戦
much
に
as
近
possible,
づけ
the
るため
system
に
doesn't use
VR
any
は
VR.
使っていない。銃も
Like I
実
said,
弾
we
を使う。
shoot live rounds.
安全性の追求だけでは 訓練にはな
Solid
らない。
Snake would agree.
軍でも
The
銃
reason
の
the
訓
military
練に
doesn't use
VR
VR
を
for
採用して
firearms
いない
training
のと同
either.
じだ。ここでは撃て
These
ば
are real
現
bullets,
実
so
に
watch
食
what
ら
you're
穴
doing.
が開く。見た目は少し古い
May
感じを受け
be
る
a
と
little
思うが、
behind the times.
そこいらの
VR
バ
for
ーチャル
amateurs.
リアリティとは違う。そこのインテリジェントターミナルで選択すれば作動
Alright,
する。
guys, here we go. Ear protectors, you should wear them when you practice. It always adds up. You'll hurt your ears. More bang for your buck than VR. For the trainer, you can select the program with this. Boom, boom. So bad. Try again. Try it again. What do you think? Pops your BCP cherry. Okay, let's take a look. That was target modes. Circle target. A long way to go with this kind of score. I suppose you tend to be more critical when it's someone's first time. Practice makes perfect. Get a higher score by keeping your aim fixed in one place and firing multiple shots. Then moving it around for each shot. Multiple shots, Jonathan? Got it. See what happens here. Whew. That was not good. Worse. Alright. Let's see. So, but this is Policenauts. I gotta get 550. 550. 550. Reload. Yeah, reload. Woo, that was bad. I know, Fox. I get to 550 plus. I wonder if I can get it. Hey, Vishal. Let's see if I can get it. Reload,
な
reload.
かなかやるねジョナサン。僕が見本を見せてやろう。
No.
デイブか。珍しいな。お前がここに来るとは。
賑やかなんでね。トレーニングモードのレベル1か。楽勝だ。
Hey, Scorpius. I know, Gogeta, I'm trying. I'm not doing this, by the way. This is Dave. This is Dave. I'm not doing this. Stand a chance. Good job, Dave. Few eggplants here and there, yep.
人は殺さず最小限のダメージで逮捕することが重要さ。じゃあジョナサン。
Non-lethal. Well, it depends on what you actually hit, but yeah. All right, let's try it again. Yeah, I'm never gonna get to 550 plus. There's no way. There's no way. No way. Unless if I had a mouse. There's no way. How you doing, Version Loons? No way. I don't think we're going to get that one, Fox. Ugh. I just don't know. Try one more time. That's it. I'm sorry, Fox. I'm terrible. Green raccoon, is there? What is it? Alright, see you, DK. L and R buttons auto lock to targets. L and R buttons. Apparently, oh, we can try that and see if that does. Even got a higher score that time. We'll try it one time doing that, and if it doesn't work, then we're gonna move on. Excuse me.
Reload. 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 Reload.
Yeah, I'm still not gonna stress over it. Yeah. Of that, let's get back to things. Fun enough.
ジョナさん、薬莢を拾っていけよ。リフトガンは薬莢が出ないんだ。苦情が殺到する。
なるほど。わかった。エドは訓練しないのか？
I know, Fox, I'm sorry.
いいんだ。どうして？お前の腕を久々に見てみたいな。
俺はうまくない。もう目が良くないんだ。
おかしなやつだな。
ここが BCP を支える AP 隊員の部屋だ。時代の最先端を行く主力部署だ。正面にいるのが AP の隊長であり、この BCP の本部長でもあるゲイツ・ベッカーだ。
ゲイツか。偉くなったもんだ。
30年ぶりだろう、ジョナサン。あいつも変わった。さあ、紹介しよう。
ゲイツ、久しぶりだな。
ジョナサン・イングラム。
That's me.
ジョナサンじゃないか。
Jonathan.
いつこっちへ。
ゲイツ、BCP 本部長だって。出世だな。おめでとう。嬉しいよ。
いや、みんなのおかげだ。私一人の力ではない。ジョナサン、あの事故の件は残念だった。あの鉛筆事故がなければ君がこの椅子に座っていたかもしれん。
その話はやめてくれ。
ま、同じポリスノーツとして大歓迎するよ。どうだ、観光はまだか？
いや、観光で来たわけじゃない。
で、どうした？
実は
ジョナサン、
人を探している。名前は北条健三。ビヨンドの徳川製薬社員だ。
徳川。
3週間前にこのビヨンドから姿を消した。捜査を依頼に来た彼のワイフは地球で殺された。
穏やかではないな。本部長、私はジョナサン、徳川が絡んでいるとなればことは単純では済まない。悪いが BCP として公には協力できん。その代わりエドを使ってくれていい。徳川に何かあれば最終的には我々が乗り出す。エド、北条の捜査に全面的に協力してやってくれ。ただし内密にな。わかりました。
恩に着る、ゲイツ。
ジョナサン、歓迎はするが派手にはせんでくれよ。約束してくれ。
わかった。
Right, you won't even know I'm
迷
here.
惑はかけない。
しかし
Great seeing you again, Jonathan.
久しぶりだな、まったく。
Face hasn't changed that much, Gates. Yes, I suppose I've been luckier than some. I'm awfully happy to see me. You have a real commanding presence, Gates. Think so? I've heard that before. Lighten up, Jonathan. If you're my age, you'll know how it feels having people stare at you. See the reflection from Gates' head in the glass? Is it just me or is he going bald? Something the matter, Jonathan? No, just admiring your clean windows. Those things is spick and span, huh, Ed? You can imagine being chief is no bed of roses. Your life revolves around protecting beyond citizens. Chief's chair? Not bad, Gates. It's a good chair for a job like this. Carry the load that accompanies all the responsibility. Chief, go ahead. What happened to the others? Tokugawa resigned from BCP 20 years ago to head up the Tokugawa Group. Laboratory quit, I suppose 10 years or so ago, and apparently went back home. We've all gone our separate ways. The day you left us will probably be the last time we're ever together. It's not a fading memory here. That's just the way things are, I'm afraid. Policenauts eventually evolved to the proper police force we have today. AP do most of the work here now. They're our mobile police unit. BCP is better equipped to do its job with the introduction of AP. Traditional cops have had to more or less shift duties. AP were created to be a new breed of space police designed around the special set of conditions you have on a colony. Recruit AP members from government frozeners is dangerous work. Having family or friends is only a burden. This is one of the lessons of your accident. Kinda does, doesn't he, Green Raccoon? What a Chad. On top of that, they only use sperm-carrying genes well suited to space's environment when they fertilize frozener eggs. In other words, they select the fathers from past astronauts. And we could be responsible for some of these guys. The possibility is there. You could say frozeners are literally the sons of us astronauts. That seems barbaric in a way. They also carry out a number of missions in zero-gravity areas. In order to prevent calcium loss and weightlessness, they have hybrid artificial bones, joints, and auditory ossicles. Therefore, they don't need to worry about the effects of extended work there. Yep, he did say that, Fox. I called that out, but yeah. The big boss around here. They're indispensable around here. I know, the big boss. I know the calling cards for all that stuff is just it's just oozing with it. They might be the ones with the real right stuff. In addition to their normal police duties, AP also use EMPS to perform rescue operations inside the colony. Conduct recognized peaceful operations outside the colony as well, in accordance with the agreement on the rescue of astronauts, the return of astronauts, and the return of objects launched into outer space. We have to tread carefully around this, however. Copas are always breathing down our necks, getting up with the international incident on our hands if we're not careful. Remember, what you or anyone else thinks about them, AP are a necessity around here. EMPs are a type of mechanical suit used both inside and outside the colony, born from a cooperation between Tokugawa Heavy Industries and ourselves. They employ a bilateral master-slave manipulator, which allows for 7 degrees of freedom, just like the human body. Technology is a product of Tokugawa Heavy Industries' research on master-slave manipulator. Yuri, you had that Yuri you had your accident in is a far cry from their performance and reliability. Well, they just turn them into robots while they're at it. Visual sensors in today's robots take 1 full second longer than a human to process data. A second can make all the difference in the world out there. Teleexistence is a more feasible option. I mean, controlling EMPS by remote? You wouldn't have to worry about exposure to cosmic rays that way either. Mind you, we still have problems such as communications interference and time lag to overcome first. In addition, EMPS don't possess any singular points. Singular point occurs when you have a limit to how far you're able to move a joint in a given direction. Previous manipulators have all had singular points due to shortcomings in their joint drive mechanism. The moving body 3D analysis algorithm developed by Tokugawa Heavy Industries has succeeded in limiting singular points from EMPS. Police on home have been in touch with us, as it involved the murder of a Beyond. What a senseless crime. Who would have thought something like that would happen to your ex-wife? What's Ola saying? They've concluded she was the victim of a bomb planted by patriotists or possibly eco-terrorists, but there's not much evidence to go on. Patriotists. Yes, patriotists. It's been 30 years since we colonized space. The pollution of space environment has become quite pronounced. That's where the movement was born. They said we should just stop all this and return home. Naturally, we don't have jurisdiction over OLA here. Old LA. There we go. So much, Fox. Nothing we can do. It's difficult for us to obtain any sort of detailed info. A relationship with the police at home isn't enough. I want you to keep this under the radar, understood? Yeah, of course. Thanks again, Gabe. This is the guy who's gone missing. Seems like all the other people you find in Tokugawa. And Lorraine were killed as well. Oh, he looks like a serious chap. Not the type to disappear without a word. It is you and Lorraine, I see. What were you planning on doing, bringing a photograph like this with you? Try to forget about what happened and move on. Lorraine would want the same. Why don't you try to focus more on the future, Jonathan? In any case, there's something you should keep to yourself, don't you think? That's something. You know what these capsules are for? You feeling ill, Jonathan? Tell me. Take as many pills as that will surely do damage to your digestive system. What are they? Ever seen this leaf before? It does look somewhat familiar. What kind of leaf was it again? Come on. Oh, excuse me, guys. Well, I haven't seen that in donkey's years. Look at how young we all were. Cheerio, Gates. Cheerio. Hey, look. It's Redwood. I know that guy.
あの男どうした？
旅はどうだった？
Hey, you found
ポ
police
リス
not?
ノーツさん。
AP だったのか。
You're AP.
トニー・レッドウッドだ。AP の爆弾処理を担当してるが、鉛筆乗りでは彼の
That's
身
the
に入れる
envious
ものは
palette there is. Oh
ミス
boy.
ター・ゴダードと呼ばれている。
Mr. Goddard. Good, John. How
宇
about
宙
you?
酔いくらいで参るようじゃ。
Playing it back to
早
last year
く
when you
ホー
could
ム
barely
の
handle
マ
a
マ
bit
の
of
上に乗る
SAS.
のがいいぜ。それとも
It's time to
ま
pop
たス
another
チュワーデス
pill.
に薬でももらうか。ここはビヨンドだ。あんたのような
Ball game
古い
for
テレストリアルには
used to.
厳しいところだ。
俺はお前のようにゾンビみたいになるつもりはないがね。
ジョナサン、
Jonathan,
や
just
めろ。
ignore him.
相手にするな。
そうだエド。
Yeah, know how this timer
この
works?
次元装置の仕掛けわかるか？
なんだ、いきなり。
あんた、ホームで爆弾処理班にいたことがあるらしいな。
麻薬界入る
Right,
前
for
のことだ。
narcotics, yeah. Yeah, see,
通
it's
常
Green
爆弾
Raccoon.
の設計者は
Normally, a bomb
解
maker
体
will
されな
incorporate
いよう
several
に
traps into a
いく
device
つ
to
か
prevent it
の
from
安全
being
策を
diffused.
設ける。ここに
The red and blue cords.
赤と青のコードがあるだろう。最後の
There's
セー
a
フティ
final
ー装置
safety
だ。
mechanism.
このどちらかを切断すれば解体できる。俺がセット
Which
した
would you
とし
pick
て
if I were to set it now?
これはどっちだと思う？危険の赤か安全の青か。
レッドウッドのレッド。
ドカーン。アウトだ。コロニーに穴が開いたぞ。攻撃的
Because
な
that
人
won't
間
necessarily
は
opt for red.
常に赤を好むとは限らない。答えは
Answer's
青だ。
blue. Why?
俺ならいつも青にする。
ああ。覚えておくよ。
Boom, boom, boom. If you used this earlier, real state-of-the-art device. Terrorists have been using some pretty advanced components in their bombs lately, haven't they? Bomb that killed Lorraine. Why'd you ask me about it anyway? You never know when terrorists can strike. An old timer like you should be prepared. Never want to have to defuse another bomb. One never knows when one's life might be threatened by one of these. What do you think you're doing? I'm not here to amuse you. Terminals display the data sent here around the clock by the operator. PCP's holographic insignia. This is identifying the wearer as a police officer is also there to prevent counterfeiting. White iron, maybe. I believe he's one of the good guys without the uniform. This body armor spacesuit APs use can take quite a number of hits. they can, if they have their helmet on, they can go into space just like that. It's like a corpse with that complexion, not to mention the looks on his face. Call them the living dead around the station. Claiming. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. All he needs to do is moan braids, braids to complete the image. Crazy. AP body armor. If you don't have a reason to be here, then beat it. Hey. Got a minute, Redwood? What do you want? Committee officer is the chief. My compagers are the guys you see around you. You're neither of those. I don't have to answer your questions. Yeah, but you're going to. I don't have to talk to anyone outside AP. That includes you, Ed. Totally different person from the plane. That, in case you haven't figured it out, that was an act. An act. We can modify our personalities anytime we need to. All part of our training. Say it again. I'm not obligated to talk to either of you. Right, turd. Lorraine, who's that? Don't know anyone called Lorraine. He really is like a completely different person. What a dick! Space plane, you said you'd gone to visit some family on home or something, didn't you? It wasn't work related. It was personal. I don't have to explain myself to you. Answer the question. I don't remember saying anything like that. What did you come here for anyway? We don't want you here. Why is this so difficult to understand? Green Raccoon? Maybe? Maybe not. You gotta find out. What did you come here for anyway? Who are they supposed to be? Come all the way here just to look for those two? What a joke. What a turd. Couldn't care less about your photos. Posers don't need drugs. What's with the leaf? If you were Policenauts, that was a long time ago. Look at you, you pair of old, sad men. I know. Right, Fox? You guys don't know when to shut up, do you? I'm a department. I don't know anything. I'll say it again. I'm not obligated to talk to either of you. Get out of here. Defeat her. Boom, 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 boom.
感じ悪いやつだな。
There's one creepy dude. He didn't even
一度も
blink
瞬き
there.
しなかった。
プローズナーはみんなだ。あれでノーマルらしい。
ノーマル
What the hell's normal about that?
彼らは目に人工水晶体の眼内レンズを装着してるらしい。視力は常人の2倍はあるって聞いたがな。
あいつらが俺たちの子供かもしれんなんてな。
心配はいらん。少なくとも俺とジョナサンの精子は使われていないだろう。
だろうな。エドが遺伝的に優れてるなんて。
お前は宇宙恐怖症だしな。
それにしても
Just me or have you got beef with him?
奴に対しておかしくない。
そうか。
Think so?
奴と何かあ
Something
る。
happened between you two?
フローズナーと
I
は
just
合
don't
わ
get
ない
along
だ
with
けだ。
Frozeners. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, Victor Forensics doing analysis. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm only 6 foot. I was one of the smaller ones in the military. Let's go to forensics.
Yo, ドクトル先生。
わしはビクトルじゃ。
Oh, Victor.
いつになったらちゃんと呼んでくれるんじゃ。
諦めた方がいい。エドは物覚えが悪いんだ。
お、誰じゃねその人は。
That you got with you.
ジョナさん、
Introduce
紹介するよ
you, gentlemen.
BCP の鑑識を担当している
Fox,
ビ
did
ク
you
トル・
really?
ユルゲンス先生だ。
Dr. Victor Jurgens, head of whatever.
よろしく。
How you doing,
ジョナサ
Jonathan
ン・イ
Ingram?
ングラムだ。OLA で探偵を
Private
して
eye from old LA.
ほう、
I mean, you're the one
あ
and
んた
only
は有
astronaut
名
in
なイングラム飛行士？若い頃あんたの火星有人飛行の中継をワクワクして見ていたよ。そうか、戻ってきたんじゃな、あんたのホームに。よろしくな。
Great to meet you. What's this? This is my AID analyzer. What you see on the monitor is a visual representation of the AID's AI. I call him Gorby. He responds to my voice. Gorby's mood is translated onto the screen. Who's he based on? You? Nope. The last president of the Soviet Union. Oh, I get it. Gorby like Gorbachev. What's up, Travis? Oh, I have. Where's this? It's Russia, the old Soviet Union. I should say that's where I'm from. It's been about 50 years since the last time I was there. Some amazing equipment you've got. Amazing. Think so? Well, amazing in the sense that they're all ancient analog devices. I've had these a long time. I still use them in my research. To be honest, I use my AID for most of my work. I feel you, man. Is there more of a collection? You can say that. I have a lot of memories of those. This kid's an AP think they're a bunch of junk, but digital equipment isn't perfect. These pieces of paper have chemical formulas of transfer enzymes on them. Discovered them myself not that long ago either. Still using paper? Running out ring structures is complicated stuff. It takes longer trying to do them on a computer. I don't like to waste any of my time. Understandable. By most of them myself, if you don't know your equipment inside out, you'll end up missing something important eventually. That, my friends, is a clipping of the thesis. Of a thesis, to be specific. The thesis. It was in this famous academic journal on home. I decided to major in pathology after I read it. That paper changed my life forever. That paper changed my life forever. Okay. Is that your ID? Yeah, I don't like my hologram. But I've got this sticker over it. It causes problems with the readers whenever I have to scan it. There's blood on your clothes. I just think so. I've had this guy on since my first autopsy. I've seen the blood of every single body I've looked at over the years. Wait, this is fun to listen, or you can study to this for sure. See the blood of every single body I've looked at over the years. Guess you could say part of their souls too. Victor's medical gown, it looks more like a piece of military camouflage. Your fresh blood that gets on it blends right in. Victor, what is it? Are you a terrestrial? You'd have to be at your age, wouldn't you? I was born in Moscow, back when soldiers were in the country. That picture was taken around the time I was born. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, I went to America to study forensic medicine and later became a medical examiner. I've done autopsies on over 30,000 bodies throughout my career. In my 40s, I became interested in studying bodies in space and came here. You should see the bodies you get in zero gravity. The decomposition stages are freaky stuff. Oh, yeah, Fox, that's right. Why'd you become a forensic pathologist? Doctors deal with the living. There's always the possibility they'll screw up and kill the guy. You can't kill someone if they're already dead, can you? Forensic medicine is less stressful than regular medicine, would you say? My area of expertise is medical examination, but with my AID, I can perform most other analysis, too. So, Travis, what you been up to? You say you've been busy, but what you been up to? AP has its own science unit, so we're on a shortening budget here. It's just me and Gorby. The further computer analyses progress, less use there is for people like me. Where's it? That is Travis, Stacy. Yep. It's my whole life, I don't really have any other interests. I probably seem like some narrow-minded old fool to you guys. No, you're not, Victor. You're perfectly normal. You're just being yourself. I know how that is. Thanks. Maybe you and I have more in common than we think. Frankly, AP gets most of the real work. I hardly ever get to do anything. Still just as good as any of them. All they ever do is Throw things in their fancy schmancy analyzers. You sound just like Meryl and Dave. None of you guys are fans of AP. There's no substitute for experience when it comes to this stuff. I bet you I could outperform their supercomputers. I won't let some damn quantum flux parametrons outsmart me. So what if they've got ultra high-speed logic elements? They might be good at crunching numbers, but they can't think outside their box. Could they react to new types of cases? That's the thing they couldn't. Fox, what is? Oh, Green Raccoon to become an ass and keep making games. I got you. The most important thing in forensics is a good imagination. Can you tell me more about that AID thingy? AID is short for Auto Analysis Identification Device. It's an AI gadget for doing analysis. It's got a number of sensors like a spectrograph, a gas chromatograph, and a geotechnical sounder. Everything's good, man. I got a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old now. It's crazy. You make it yourself? Ha, are you kidding? I wouldn't even know where to start. AID and its analysis programs were created by somebody on home. He's a big help around here. He's a whiz when it comes to analysis. Doesn't make for much company, though. I'm actually here looking for a missing person. Supposing he's already dead, how possible would it be to transport his body outside the colony? You could never take a body outside beyond single-handed. We got a pretty tight security system in place. It would be easier to transport them out while they're still alive and kill them somewhere else. Wow. They're becoming stricter and stricter about space debris every year. We're getting rid of a body inside the colony. Say the person had been dead for several weeks. Burning it would attract too much attention. Dumping it underwater wouldn't work either. They detect the gases released during decomposition. Well, it's kind of crude, but burying it might be the best way. The colony has several meters of soil in its surface areas to help protect against cosmic rays. You wouldn't smell it if you buried it at least 20 to 30 centimeters down. Hey, John Witherspoon. This is Policenauts. It's Kojima's third ever IP that came out in 1994.
Victor,
you better take a look at these things for me.
Oh, なんじゃ。それか?
There's more actually.
これもそうだが、もう一つある。
全部見せてみ。
Huxley's at a leaf? Can you do it? Could never turn down a request from one of the Policenauts, could I? I'll tell you one about them, okay, Doctor? Give me a little time. It shouldn't take too long. Thanks, Victor. No problem. I'll get started right away. John Witherspoon, I played it before. It's good. Oh, yeah, Fox, he will. Yeah, he's working like crazy. He's working overtime now with his creation, isn't he, though, Fox? Boom, 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 boom. Who are these guys? They look Japanese. This is Kinjo Hojo, the man who's disappeared. This is the guy you're looking for? Anyone who wears glasses here has to be a terrestrial. Huh. Oh, who's this? What are you talking about? That's me. Not you. I meant the fox next to you. You can call it an old memory. A really old memory. That's what I'd expect from a terrestrial. Beyonds don't look back on the past the way we do. Maybe you understand what that picture means to me. I do. Still remember it, that famous picture. You never told me that before. Really? Well, now you know. Oh, wasn't it? Full of romance. Land, yes. Crashing out. Yeah, I'm probably, once I get done with this part, I'm probably going to go to bed. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, Gorby. I wouldn't bother. He's an AI to a point. He can tell you what's in the dirt on your shoes, but he can't talk. Just blips and beeps. How you doing there, Gorby? I'm glad he can't talk. Probably wouldn't shut up. These pictures medical again, blah blah blah. See you later.
すごい地球なまりだ。安心するよ。
ビヨンズは冷徹に話すからな。
Beach is pretty still.
地球のように流暢なアクセントがない。ここが BCP の正面玄関のロビーだ。大きさを無視すればホームの警察と大差はないはずだ。
整然としすぎてるがな。
Know what you were looking for, detective? Just getting started. Hey, Ed. Now you can add babysitting terrestrial deuces to your job description. I can't believe you flew all this way to see Ed. Ha. I can't believe you won't shut the hell up. He's always like this. Trust me, just let it go. I can't believe you blah, 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 blah. That's about one of the desk sergeants. All he does is talk about people behind their backs. I don't like the guy. One of those desk jockeys who thinks his shit don't stink. Get a handle on how things work here first. We have a certain way of doing things around here. You have to understand that. Yeah, surprised. It feels out of place in the station. Where have we not gone? I know, right, Fox? What a turd.
おう、ジョナサン、
Oh,
分
that was
析
it.
結果が出とるぞ。ゴルビーも頑張ってくれた。
Thank you, Gorby.
えらく早いな。
当たり前じゃ。ゴルビー。
Thanks, Gorby.
まずジョナサンから預かったカプセル剤じゃが。
Aid.
ジョナサン、無駄足だったかもしれん。わざわざビヨンドまで来たようじゃが。4つのカプセルはどれも徳川製薬が扱う新薬じゃ。インドメタシン ZL。これはインドール誘導体を含む解熱鎮痛剤。次はパラディソン。これはペンゾジアゼジン誘導体を含む精神安定剤。そしてハイファイトミン。これは B12 を含む水溶性ビタミン。最後はフェドレジン。これは塩酸エンドルフィンを使った交感神経興奮性鎮害剤。
ビタミン剤、風邪薬、咳止め、精神安定剤。
麻薬の一種ではなかったのか。
Oh boy.
どうやらそうらしいの。これは単なる薬じゃ。それも発売済みのな。
なぜ北条はただの薬を大切に持っていたんだ。
何か細工があるんじゃないのか。製薬会社の社員なんだろ。
カプセルにマイクロフィルムを隠すとか。
そうまで言うのならこれを見てみるんじゃ。4つの薬品の成分と化学組成の分析結果は数値も何もかも徳川が申請している薬と全く一致する。さらにあまりよく知られてはおらんが、正規の薬には全てその内容薬が何であるかを示す製剤識別コードというものが薬の表面か包装に記号化されて示されているんじゃ。この白い部分のマークが徳川製薬製を示し、その横の数字が薬品名を示しとる。これらのカプセルもこの規定に従い製剤識別コードの表示と内容が一致する。つまりごく普通に大量流通している薬じゃ。どれも特別な薬ではなく何の共通性も見出せん。いやただ
どうした？
一つ腑に落ちることがある。これを見てくれ。これはカプセルのコードの拡大画像や。こうしてみるとこのマークは確かに徳川製薬の識別コードなんじゃが、見るんじゃ。三つ葉葵の上の部分が欠けているじゃろ。今のプリント技術ではこんなミスは起こさん。
ああ、確かに欠けている。
しかもこの欠けている部分が右と左で対になってるんじゃ。4つのうち2つが左の歯が欠け、残り2つは右が欠けている。偶然じゃろうかな。
プリントミスでないとすると、意図的な印。徳川製薬品の偽物じゃないのか。
それにもう一つ。このカプセルは封入式でなくキャップ式を採用している。キャップ式カプセルは半世紀も前に使われなくなってるんじゃ。
北条はどうしてこのカプセルを、このカプセルに何があるんだ。そしてこのカプセルのためにロレインも。
しかし徳川製薬が関係していることは間違いない。徳川製薬社員の行方不明。不可解な徳川製薬のカプセル。
ビクトル、葉の方はどうなんだ？
こっちの方はズバリじゃったよ。この葉はブラックポピーの葉じゃ。
ブラックポピー？
黒消しだ。合成麻薬ナークを作る原料となる。
ああ、ニュースで言ってたやつか。
そうだ。毎日合成麻薬ナークに関する事件は絶えん。
やはり麻薬が何か。
ビヨンドにおける消し栽培は何年も前に完全に撲滅したはずだ。これはホームから密輸したものだろう。
となると、北条は黒消しの密輸に関与していたのか？
それが見てくれ。これはこの葉の断面じゃ。普通ホームで育った植物からは必ず大気汚染物質が検出されるんだ。じゃがこの葉はきれいなもんじゃ。きれいすぎる。
つまり地球外で栽培されたものということか。
さらに限定を裏付けるウイロイドの一種が検出された。
ウイロイド？
これがそうじゃ。植物細胞内で感染して増殖する病原体じゃ。しかもこれは5年前にビヨンド内だけで大流行したウイロイド S 型。
ということはこのビヨンド内のどこかで黒消しが栽培されているということか。密輸ではなく。
でこの葉が半分の。
それはわからん。切断面から人工的に切断されているのは確かじゃが。
ナーク取引の際の割り符かな。
さっきの製剤コードと関係しているとは思えないか。
Any day now. Boom, boom.
とにかく北条の失踪にはナークが絡んでる。
disappearance.
そしてその舞台になってい
Consider
る
it
のは
all since
徳
Tokugawa
川製薬。
Pharmaceuticals.
ますます
It's
厄
getting
介だ
better
な。
and better.
これまでにも
Remember
徳川と麻薬の関係は
that Tokugawa's
囁かれていたんだが、上からの圧力もかかってうやむやになっている。数年前に本部長
He
が
carried
AP を
out
使
a
って
big
大々的に
investigation
捜査
of
を
AP
続
several
け
years
て
back,
失
but it
敗
blew
に
up in
終
his
わった。
face.
それからか、
What?
ゲイ
That's
ツに
Gates
根
so
性がなくなった
spooked,
の
is it?
は。
確証がつかめんことには手を出せん。ジョナサン、
Way
この
less cut
件
and
は
dry
思
than
っ
I
た
thought.
より根が深そうだ。下手すれば死人が増えることになる。
Else could be a
ともあれ、
that we pay
徳川
this
製
to
薬へ
Tokugawa
行ってみようぜ。
Pharmaceuticals.
北条の
For
勤めてい
Hojo
る会
works,
社
I'm
だ。
sure we'll learn something.
何かわかるだろう。
徳川製薬なら案内
It's
しよ
fine,
う。
but we need to watch
た
how
だ
we
し
handle
慎重に
this.
行こう、ジョナサン。
徳川製薬な
Now
ら
I
世
can
話に
thank
なっ
them
た
in
からな。
person.
酔い止め薬で。
Got rid of my SAS.
他に
Any more
質問は
questions? Boom, boom, boom. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What can you tell us about NARC? I saw a little bit of it on the news. It's a drug that first became popular with astronauts for relieving the pressures of the job. It's since spread across beyond in the rest of space. A semi-synthetic narcotic created through supercomputer drug design. Like poppy opium still serves as its base. Even a couple of milligrams can be enough to kill you. It's difficult to detect in drug tests because it's taken in such small amounts. That's why it's so hard to prosecute. They just need to look harder, that's all. Good ways of detecting trace amounts of drugs for a long time. RA testing, for example. That's true, yeah. Some screeners have just stopped trying. Anyway, that's one of the reasons NARC's become so popular. People know the chances of being caught are next to none. Like poppy is a delicate plant similar in ways to some orchids. Cultivating them will require a lot of money, effort, and the right technology. More than a one-man operation. It isn't easy growing black poppies in space. That's why the Mafia gave on to it several years ago. You couldn't grow them in such a harsh environment without adequate facilities. The Mafia isn't behind this. We can't say for sure. Not one of their main areas of interest. You need the most up-to-date equipment It wouldn't be like bootlegging during Prohibition. Yours would be too great. It wouldn't be good business. Nevertheless, someone's responsible for it. Right. Who the hell is it? I don't know. Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals is the Tokugawa Group's biggest money maker after Tokugawa Heavy Industries, Tokugawa Electronics, and Tokugawa Construction. They're one of the first companies expanded to space development. They developed the first made-in-space versions of drugs like interferon and urokinase. They were practically an overnight success. Development of their immunosuppressive wonder drug, something's loadine, used in organ transplant, revolutionized pharmacology. Of course, the development of mass transplantation, where you mask organs antigens with antibody fragments and avoid post-op rejection, ended the need for it. Woo! Boom, 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 boom. Thank you for your time, Victor. Woo! Having a rough time. New developments? Oh yeah. Harold, what? Saw a news story on NARC on my flight here. You guys aren't in charge of NARC, are you? Even though this is technically Vice, AP handles everything NARC. We could never deal with something like that on our own. Seems like a hell of a problem. I saw Gates again. Chief Becker, he's something else, isn't he? He's a charismatic leader with impeccable judgment, right, Chief? What's that supposed to mean? Hey, maybe he's got something you've lost. Still feels like a terrestrial. Ever since he's formed AP, he's become a little too self-centered. Tell me about it. AP's budget alone is off the charts. I understand where Chief Becker's coming from, but he's just another bureaucrat now. Yeah, from Forensics? I don't know him that well, but he seems like a nice guy. Yeah, he does. Reminds me of Home a lot. seem to have a thing for terrestrials. Actually, now that I think about it, Chief Becker and Victor didn't smell like home, if that makes sense. So, the dark problem, they probably give you the Nobel Peace Prize. Easy getting narc off the streets. AP's been on it, but it might be too big of a thing even for them. You guys feel the same way, huh? Not just them, all Beyonds would tell you the same thing. The chief hates narc more than anyone I know. Why's that? Yes, it's Win. Why would you especially hate narc? I don't know what she's talking about. Yeah, a whole lot safer we saw Edward Gates, he's like a mini reunion guy, huh? An amazing guy. Get a little nervous around him, to be honest. Hey, come on, I was a police not too. Yeah, I know. Okay, I like him. He's got something to him that Beyonds don't, I guess. Like how he can be uninhibited and irrational at times. Sure. Alright. Get out of here. Can we leave now?
よし、ジョナさん、捜査に出かけよう。BCP 前だ。さあ、捜査に出かけよう。
足は
そこに BCP のポリスカーがあれで現場へ向かおう。
Almost like a robot compared to the Yuri I tested. That's a Goddard too.
BCP の最新型ポリスカーだ。ビヨンド内では向こう外車両しか走行してはいけないことになる。排気ガスゼロ、電気6、ソーラー4の併用車だ。
それでここにはガソリンスタンドがないのか。
充電スタンドならあるが、ホームと違ってバッテリーの重金属回収も徹底されている。
Charge ready to go. The process takes under just 3 minutes. Not our car, Jonathan.
ダメだ。工場の住所がわからん。
どうして BCP のデータバンクで簡単に
徳川系の社員情報は BCP のコンピューターはアクセスできないんだ。徳川に関するあらゆるデータは企業秘密として法律で守られている。だから名簿にも載っていない。
バカな。この時代に。
ジョナサン、乗れよ。
何年ぶりかな。江戸の無茶な運転を体験するのは。
ホームのスポーツカーとは違う。そんなにスピードはね。安心しろ。コンピューターのサポートシステムを搭載した知能カーだ。
ちょっとは安心だな。
なんだ？あれが最新のパトロールの方法だ。コロニー内をわずか数十分で巡回できる。
俺たちはまさに時代遅れだな。さ
あ、俺たち流の捜査に出かけよう。ジョナサン、タバコはダメだ。
禁煙者。
コロニー内での喫煙は禁止なんだ。
このタバコは副流煙の出ないもの。肺がんになるのは俺だけです。こ
こはホームとは違う。ここでの喫煙は立派な犯罪だ。しかも肺を提供するドナーにもなれん。道徳的にも恥じる行為だ。
火はつけん。火に加えてるだけだ。
しかし、いつか昔は吸わなかったろ。
迷惑はかけん。
こに縛られていればやめられるさ。
そうかな。
そうさ。必ず吸わなくなる。そのうちな。ここが徳川製薬のビヨンド研究所だ。まずはここから捜査に取り掛かろう。
Better place to start. Okay, so we're gonna save it. I am about to pass out. Ooh, I think I get up earlier than usual tomorrow too. Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all's support. Thank you everybody for hanging out. And if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that white subscribe button right there. Double tap the screen to like if you haven't done so yet. Thank you for the re-memberships. Good to have everybody here. Don't forget to like, sub, get the interactions on the bottom right, and we'll be back. Should be back Thursday evening at some point. Don't know if it'll be right at 9. It might be later. We'll see. Kind of depends on how things are going at home, but we should be back at 9 p.m. Central, or it might be later, maybe closer to 10 p.m. Central before I get to start. We'll see. Now see how things are going. So anyway, thanks all. Thank you, Mr. Grimm. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Fox, the feeder version. Leon. Thank you, Curtis. Thank you, Brett, the feeder. Who else am I missing? Land, anyone else? Travis, John Witherspoon. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. And I will catch y'all Thursday. But until then, this has been your host, Pudge 007. We'll continue with some more Policenauts. Thank you for the support. See y'all later. Adios. See ya. Thank you, E-Man. Alright, bye y'all.